Oh my lord, everyone redeeming that money. Are we live, Bauer?
Yes, we are live.
Ooh, okay, let me announce it.
I went to go look and I got an ad.
I'm not live. What's up, Dillo the Dillo? Holy moly, guys.
I forgot I have to watch my language.
Yeah. Holy moly, welcome,
See,
guys.
look
Welcome,
at this.
guys.
This is why the channel points for money.
It's all
'Cause
LVG.
it's rigged.
The rich get richer, guys. Let's go. Let's see.
Yes, you can still say farts. I think. Dude, look at this. Everybody, the first stream is just getting all the money.
That's fine. Hey, we need to build up this hype, boys.
Then we're gonna have a bet that comes around and there's gonna be like 5 points because everybody got money.
Okay, let me check before we get into anything. Let me go check before everyone goes crazy. Go check the ballparks for each team. Milwaukee. Yep, that's fine. That's good. And then the Lemurs. Lemurland. I'm assuming that's right too. Cool.
Davey sucks.
Oh, that's a nice little secondary logo. Wait, just
The
everyone
announcement
get
is
it
at the
out.
end, right?
What's that?
The announcement isn't that at the end? People are asking
No,
for it.
no, there's an announcement at the beginning.
Oh, well, let's do that then.
It's not what you think. It's not what you think. Hold on. Go into the editor.
Well, I know it's at the end, but I don't know it's at the beginning here. This is news to both of us, actually.
Hold on. Enoch's messaging me right now.
PBE is having a baby. Sure. It's a girl.
Am I doing this right?
All right, can we time out Mike? He just called me
No.
dumb.
Oh, 3D model. Duh. Duh, 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 duh. Never mind. I forgot. Yep, I know now. Not the construction kit. This is what I needed. Colorado Field. That's right, right? I forgot. It's been a bit. It's been like a season since I've streamed. I'm sorry. Lemur's good.
All right, let's go. Get the announcement. People want it.
Hey, I gotta
Killing me,
build some
Steve.
hype. We're gonna get
You're
everyone waiting
killing
on.
me.
That's fine. And then this. Right? Look, we're good. We're good, right? Everyone's good. Miners. Okay. Okay, first, you guys, before everything, there is something that I'm asked to show. Now, I'm not sure. I know Hummus was messaging me about this. Let me double check before I do anything bad. Just double checking before. Done, done. So what I'm gonna do. Everyone's known there is a big announcement. And head office, or I should say Hummus God, our big GM. First off, before I start this, I'm Jason14 streaming. I'm the Cancun Toros GM, and with me is my co-host Bauer.
I'm the Cancun co-GM.
There you go. And we're excited to bring you guys opening day, but we're gonna show you a big announcement. I need to make sure that it's gonna capture the audio. So, but Dillo the
Shoot, just
Dillo, Dillo for the win. I know I
oh
just blew
boy.
that out. I just blew that out. I'm sorry.
No, no.
Dillo
You just
Dillo,
blew everyone's
Dillo.
eardrums.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I apologize. Anyway, before we get too far into it, before we go too much talking, here's the big announcement.
Some of us struck out.
Fumble Bumble.
No out. And we'll get a strikeout here from Bentley.
Others hit baseballs.
Out of the park.
Everything he has needed to do. Now here's Dude Manbro. Richie Bonanza to right. It's gone!
And everything in between is a community built on passion for the game of baseball and also a passion for each other. But what the world doesn't know is that we are just
DiStefano rips that one all the way to the wall. That's out of here. It's a walk-off home run.
getting
Jensei Tentacion, 2 on, 2 out. Winning run at the plate. Tentacion, left side, and that's gone.
started.
And a drop third strike, they're gonna put him on!
Winning run at the plate!
And Jay Doctor, a home run!
As we move into season 24, we wanted to do something to show that we will always remember where we've been. But this also symbolizes the ability to own our own future together as one community. And without further ado, we present to you the new logo for the Pro Baseball Experience Simulation League.
Well, there you have it. Wow, I didn't even know about that announcement either. Bauer, how do you feel about the new logo?
It's much cleaner. I mean, obviously people know that the PBE logo that's been around for the entire existence of the league was stolen from some Iowa thing that actually had the logo in there. So it's nice that we actually own our own logo now.
Yeah, I'm actually excited too. It's really a nice change. I'm excited. Finally moving that towards the whole, more community side, homemade, nothing. Try to stay away from that copywritten stuff, but I'm excited to see this. This is a good turn. Not that many seasons ago we got this minor ones as you see on my screen, but it's a nice touch. I feel like it's great. It's an insane announcement, and this, all I got to say is I'm glad that they put in that that World Series home run win for us. That was great.
Love to see it.
No, it was a great video. I never saw the video until right now. I saw the first time with all you guys, but just as an FYI to everyone, that is not the only announcement.
Yes, sir, there's a big one at the end.
There is going to be a big announcement at the end. So stay tuned, stay excited, because there's more to come. But
Let's
now,
get into some games.
Let's get into some games, you guys. Let's get some season started. Yeah, it's opening day. Everything's going to be pretty hyped. I'm telling you right now, I'm excited to see everything. Bauer. Now, if you guys don't know, if you guys look into the PBE server and the actual official Discord server, the logo has already been updated. So hype. Now, let me get some of the schedule out to know. The first game today is it's going to be majors. Ooh, I'm excited.
Do we have stats?
Yes, let me send the stats to you. Stat team. Okay. Oh my god, Hummus, you're wild.
What do you do?
He sent me a I can't even send it to you. Yikes.
Well, I guess you're doing the stats then.
Yeah, I'll do the stats. That's fine. He just sent me like a news article thing for the damn thing. For I'll apologize on my. I don't know if that considers a bad word usage, but anyway, first game tonight is going to be the San Antonio versus DVS. Where are they? Manage that. Get right into it. Let's set a cuss word. Ban me. I didn't mean to. I don't know if you consider that cuss word, but I apologize. Fine me. I'll take the fine. So before I get started, we have a few things about stats for opening day. It is going to be Bobby Daring against Garcia. This is the second straight year that we're opening with Death Valley versus San Antonio. The Sloths hosted last time and they won last year's opener 12-0. So let's hope, you know, things look different. See how this game may be a closer game. This is the first opening day start for Bobby Daring. This is the second straight Scorpions opener for Garcia. The last season was a third start. Daring finished with 15 wins, going 45-18 over the last 3 campaigns. And San Antonio last season had the best pitching staff by runs allowed per game and the most potent lineup by runs scored a game. DVS is currently on a streak of 17 straight playoff appearances and 6 straight seasons of at least 70 wins. Both of those are records. And one of the two teams has led the league in wins for the past 5 seasons. So it's always at least one of them that have it. So as you're looking into it, let me make sure I have everything right. I have very big and 150, very fast. Okay, cool. All right. Everyone excited for the season? Let's get into it. Let's see
players,
how
big
this...
balls.
No, I'm sticking with big players, big balls. All right.
No.
Yes.
Tiny players, big balls.
Anyway, let's get right into it. All right, first up, we have San Antonio. Takes ball 4. As Garcia is going to hopefully try to not walk that many. And that ball is hit, ground ball to second, and it's turn 2 from Sean Camden. That's something you never want to see. As the next hit, Poe hits a ball in the gap and gets a double, slide-in double. Whoops, I clicked out what it says. Next person, Bobby McDonald, strikes out for that's 3rd out of the inning, and they hold him there. Garcia lets up a hit, and let's see how DVS does. Holding the far is the first one up, and he strikes out swinging.
Stinky.
Next up is Andrew Arum. Let's see how he does with his first at bat for the season. He swings at the ground ball to the first baseman, and he touches first for the out. Next, James Love hits a ball into center field as that drops down for a base hit. And each team has gotten a hit in their first times at bat. Lefebvre hits a soft ground ball to the catcher and gets thrown out, as that is the end of the inning. Let's see. Turtle next up, as he hits a ball straight to the shortstop, and he gets an easy ground ball throw to the first baseman for the out. Roberto Khan hits a fly ball deep, as center fielder does get there for the easy out. And next is Acuna Matata, and that's a diving catch. What a grab by Holden Afar. Good job. What a insane catch. So we go to the bottom of the second now with Fullman, as he hits a fly ball to the left fielder as he's tracking back and is caught on the warning track. Sim now hits a ground ball, sharp ground ball to the first baseman, but it is stopped and is turned out. Willie Colon takes a ball 4 as he gets on first. Elliot Anderson hits a pop fly to right field, and once again, not too much action going, as the score is still 0-0 with 1 hit apiece per team. Abbott now strikes out swinging. Let's see. Got Haywood Dinkle up to bat as he hits a little soft fly ball to left fielder. Will the left fielder get there? Oh, he dropped it. As Dinkle gets in first with what is an error, as San Antonio now is trying to take advantage of it, and he gets a base hit. John Camden takes a walk, and the bases are loaded. Juice's base indeed for Scott Poe as he hits a sharp ground ball 3rd. And that's an easy throw out. I need to lower the volume of that. As next, Bobby McDonald hits a pop fly to the center fielder for an easy out. Apologize for the no sound for a second. I needed to turn that down a bit. McGibbon strikes out swinging as now we go to the top of the lineup for Death Valley. Holding the fart. Going, oh, another walk as he's on first again. He's going for 2. He steals. And he's safe. Andrew Oram. Oh, he steals third for holding the fart. Going for 2 and gets safe again. Andrew Oram walks as now there's runners on the corner with only 1 out. James Love hits a sharp ball to second baseman as he only turns 1. And the run scores as I'm not sure why Bobby McDonald did not try for that turn 2 play. Lefebvre hits a fly ball to left field and is caught for the end of the inning. This is 1-1. Is a tie game. Still going into the 4th inning. Let's see. We have Garcia once again out on the field as Turtle strikes out. Looking at Roberto Kahn now as he watches that for ball 4 as he's now on first. Matada hits a deep fly ball to right, and that is gone. A home run for San Antonio as they take the lead, as that is a 416-foot bomb. What a shot for Matada, as that is the first home run of the season for San Antonio, as Abbott takes a walk. Dinkle takes a swing on an inside pitch, which just pops him out and is caught for the out. 2 outs now as San Antonio's back up as he hits a sharp ground ball to the shortstop. And oh, it is dropped by the second baseman. And Camden's going to take advantage of that as he hits a shot to the gap as 1 run scores. Is second one going to get there? Yes, it will, as that's 2 more runs for San Antonio as they are taking a huge lead on this. Scott Poe now is a runner on second as he hits a soft fly ball, but I feel like the left fielder will get there this time as he makes the catch. 4-run inning for San Antonio. Let's see if DVS can come back as Ian Fullman is the first one up to bat as he watches strike 3. Next is Sim. Swinging strike 3, has 2 down with Bobby Daring still in, pitching pretty great this inning. Colon now swings the ball, ground ball to the second baseman, and he is thrown out easily for the end of the bottom of the 4th. Top of the 5th now, Bobby McDonald watches strike 3. In the meantime, let's look at some of the out-of-town scoreboard. Sarasota's winning 2-0 against New Orleans, the most recent World Series champions. Detroit is up 3-1 against Vancouver as Turtle takes a hit, I believe, and gets to first. Roberto Kahn hits a ground ball, and that is turn 2 as back in the out-of-town. Kashima is currently losing 1-2 to Nashville, bottom of the 6th out there. Alderson's up. It's a ground ball to third baseman, is thrown out at first. McGibbon now. Ground ball to first baseman. The first baseman will run it there himself to get the out. Holding it afar, hits a deep fly as that is dove, and he caught it. What a grab by John Camden. What a stop. Cunha Matada checks swings as he takes the ball for a walk. Abbott checks his swing, but it is strike 3 called, as that is now an out for the inning. Dinkle hits a sharp ground ball to second baseman, and that's a quick turn 2 double play to end the inning. DVS is really trying to come back in this game as they are currently down by 4. Aram is up to bat as he watches ball 4. James Love takes a swing and hits a high pop fly to the right fielder as he has to run, but makes the catch. Lefebvre hits a sharp ground ball to the second baseman, and they just turn 1 at first as there's 2 outs, as Fullman hits a ground ball to short and ends the inning. Back to top of the lineup for San Antonio, as it being Stan Antonio, hits a soft ground ball back to the pitcher as he makes the throw and gets the out. John Camden now hits a sharp ground ball to the shortstop and out. Scott Poe pop fly, as it seems this is going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the defense of the Scorpions, as we are now into the bottom of the 7th. This game is going by pretty quick. As even though it is a 5-1 ball game, this ball game seems like it is very defensive. As Sim hits a pop fly to the third baseman. Cologne hits a sharp line drive up the middle, as that is about a base hit for him. Pitching change as Windsor's now in, and Alderson hits a fly ball to left field, but it is caught. McGibbon now swinging strike 3 for the third out. And now we move on to the top of the 8th as Windsor ends that inning pretty strong. Garcia is still in to pitch for DVS as McDonald hits a pop fly to the right fielder for the first out. Tomato Turtle swinging strike 3 is the out for him. And let's see if Roberto Khan can get a base hit. Not too many hits so far for both sides as he swings on an inside pitch for strike 3, something you probably want back. Now we only have 6 more outs for DVS to come back. Let's see if they can do it. We got the top of the lineup as Holden the Fart hits a ball past the first baseman for a base hit, and that is a good way to start it. Let's see if he goes for the steal. He does not, but Aram hits a ground ball and only gets 1 out. Now it's James Love who hits a ball and almost beats it out at first, but now there's 2 outs. Lefebvre takes ball 4 as a walk. So there's runners on the corners with 2 outs. Pitching change now for Slim Dugan, now being the pitcher. Fullman hits a fielder's choice. Or wait, did he hold on to it? It was an error. Oh, wow, it was an error. I thought he threw it to second. Sim hits a shot straight to the right fielder. I didn't even realize that was an error, but yeah, I guess it was. I thought he was just holding on to the ball. Cunha Matata takes a walk. And Acuna is going for the steal as he is safe at second. Abbott now watches strike 3 for the out. Dinkle hits a check swing pop fly, what it looked like, as pops it right to the first baseman for the out. San Antonio back up to bat as he takes a walk, and now there's runners on first and second with 2 outs. Let's see if San Antonio can pile on their lead. John Camden takes a shot to the right field, and the run is going to come in. Matata scores, and San Antonio goes to third. There's runners on the corners. Scott Poe now takes looked like a hard ground ball, but it died in the grass as he is thrown out at first for the 3rd out of the inning. It is the last chance for Death Valley to come back in this game as they are down by 4. Willie Colon to start it off as he takes a shot, and it goes deep. Oh, it hits off the wall in center field as he's going for 2. Slides in for what he probably didn't need. Next is Alderson as he hits a shot right past the shortstop, and that's gonna... No, it doesn't score him. Wow, he didn't go for it. McGibbon swinging strike 3 as there's runners on the corners with 1 out. Holding the Fart. Let's see if he can keep this going. As he shot left field, and it's caught, but that will score the run. There's 2 outs now. Can Aram do it? See if he can keep them in this game as he takes a shot, and that goes in the gap. Oh, the center fielder get there. Will he score? Alderson's going in, and he does score. 2-run game. Love is the tying run. And he swings. It is a pop fly. Is that going to carry? God. Will that carry? No, it doesn't. That is going to end it as San Antonio wins this one 6-4 as an exciting end to the opening day matchup, the first game of the season. As you guys see, there was John Camden went 2 for 4 for San Antonio. They had 3 RBIs, which is pretty amazing for him. Just in general. And Holding the Fart. Oh, I read that. No, I did. I read that right. I'm confusing myself. And Cologne went 2 for 3, the only person on Death Valley getting at least 2 hits. Moving on to pitching, Bobby Daring goes 6 1/3, allowing only 1 run and gets the win on the season. Let's hope that's more of those coming. And on Death Valley side, Garcia got the loss with 8. He went 8 full innings, allowing 2 earned runs, but 5 runs allowed. Your player of the game is Bobby Daring. Next, let's go into Apex at Crabs. The Apex are going to win this one 5-4 against the Crabs as the Crabs try to make a comeback in the bottom of the 9th, but was not enough. We had multiple players going multi-hit for Indianapolis, but I would say Tsunami going 2 for 4 with 1 RBI and Dominguez Jr. going 2 for 4 with 1 RBI is the best you're going to see for them. Good job. And on Providence side, you got, I'm not going to pronounce that right, Drockenberg going 2 for 4 for them with Lemon getting two RBIs. Pitching side of things, Dangley getting the win with 6 innings pitched and allowing only 1 earned run, but 2 runs scored for him. And on Providence, Kuromochi pitches 5 innings, allowing 5 runs with that, yikes, 9 ERA to start the season. Oh, I didn't even notice. Maple, 13.5 ERA for him. Your player of the game is Doug Dangley. Moving right along, the Nashville Stars at Kashima. Nashville comes out with the win in this one, winning 3-2 in a close game here. And for Nashville's side of things, you have Johnson going 2 for 4 with an RBI, as well as Svanberg going 2 for 3. Kashima, we have Ruiz going 3 for 4 with an RBI. Great outing by them. Nashville's pitching, you got Johnson getting the win, pitching 7 2/3 innings, allowing only 2 runs, and Kashima Tsukaroon getting the loss with 7 innings pitched, allowing 3 runs. Your player of the game is Taylor Johnson. Next, we have the Cancun Toros first game of the season at New York, and they lose. New York wins this one 6-2. See, on Cancun's side of things, don't know why this happened. Walrus went 2 for 3 with an RBI. Not sure why Sasaki was in there. Yeah, Walrus goes 2 for 3 with an RBI for Cancun. And on New York's side of things, we had Shu going 2 for 4, and also Stevenson going 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored for them. Cancun's pitching side, Callaway Flowers got the start with 7 innings pitched, allowing 3 earned runs, and Savard getting the start for New York, going 7 innings as well, allowing only 2 runs and getting the win. Your player of the game is Savard. We saw this one. Moving on to the Rougarous at the Supernovas. I almost said the Super Soda. At Sarasota Supernovas, and the Supernovas win this one 2-0 as they shut out the reigning World Series champions 2-0. New Orleans, not too many action going on, a lot of single hit games by a few different players. And for Sarasota's side of things, we had Panda going 2 for 4 for them, as well as Buckley going 2 for 3. Great job for them. New Orleans side of things of pitching, McQueen got the start and sadly the loss, pitching 6 2/3 innings, allowing 1 run. And Sarasota Pozo got the start and the win, 7 innings pitched, allowing no runs at all. Good job for them. Your player of the game is Domingo Pozo. Moving right along to the final Majors game of the day. The Demons at Vandals, as the Demons win this one 3-2 over the Vandals, as the Vandals had a late try comeback but just couldn't get stuff running. Moving to batting, Detroit had a lot of single hit batters, but Yelnats had 2 RBIs for them as he tried to help this team win this game. As you know, moving on to Vancouver, it's very tough to see, but Vancouver had a lot of single hit people as well, with with an RBI from McMuffin and Gibbles with 2 walks as well from McMuffin. Down to pitching, Detroit had Mitchell to start and got the win, 6 innings pitch, allowing only 1 run, and the loss goes to Johnson, pitching 7 innings, allowing 2 runs. Your player of the game is Molly Mitchell.
Tesla
indeed. Now let's move on. That is all for the majors, so let's check the minors. The 66ers at the Mounties, as the Mounties won this one in an extra innings thriller, as they scored 2 in the bottom of the 10th to win this one via walk-off. San Bernardino's side of things, we had a multi-hit game from both Bougie and Rodriguez, with both of them getting an RBI apiece. Kingston had 2 3-hit games, one from Farting House and one from Tex Walker, both of them each getting 2 RBIs, as they're having a great start to the season. San Bernardino's pitching had Diglett getting the no decision, pitching 6 2/3, with allowing 5 earned runs. And on Kingston side of things, Harry Balls got the start for them, and as well a no decision pitching 6 2/3, allowing 3 earned runs. Your player of the game is Anita Fartinghouse.
Somehow that's Shu's fault.
I blame Shu every time. Anchorage Wheelers at the Kansas City Hepcats as the Wheelers come out and win this one 5-3, as this was an early game win for them, and Wheelers scored 5 in the 4th, and just Hepcats could not return. Anchorage batting side, we had a 2-for-4 game for Franco and 2 RBIs from Fisher, as Fisher, Cancun did call up and then sent back down right before the season starts, so it's good to see he's doing well down there. Kansas City side of things, we had a 3-for-4 game for Weedham boys and a 2-for-3 game for Slokening, with 3 RBIs from him. Pitching side, Perry Hodder got the start and the win, pitching 7 full innings, allowing only 3 earned runs. Mark Marley getting the start for Kansas City and the loss. 6 full innings pitched with 5 earned runs. Your player of the game is Slokening. First official game for Louisville Lemurs as they play against the Chicago Kingpins, and they win this one 7-3. Seems like 5 runs scored in the 7th inning for Louisville, as they're going to start off this season great. Sorry, I just saw this. Sparky D. Hunts had 3 RBIs. Sorry I missed that. Going to Louisville's batting side of things, there was a 4 RBI day for English and then a 3-for-5 game for Poutine with 2 RBIs. Chicago's batting side, we had a 2-for-4 game for Scary Terry and a couple single hit games from a few other players by them. Louisville's pitching, you had the start and the win going to Cantaloupe Crocodile, getting 3 earned runs and 6 2/3 innings pitched, and Tony Gunk got the start for Chicago, going 6 full innings, a no decision, allowing only 2 earned runs as the loss goes to Pocket. Your player of the game is Xander English.
The Lemurs did not get gunked.
Next up is the Amarillo Armadillos at the State College Swift Steeds, as the Swift Steeds win this one 8-5, as they scored 7 in the 7th inning, as they made a huge comeback and held on to that win against Armadillos. Armadillos pitching side, there was a 2-for-4 game by Rogers getting 2 RBIs, and then as well a 2-for-4 game by Spock. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm just going to say with Spock. State College had a 2-for-4 game by Harwell getting an RBI, as well as a 3-for-4 game by Blamo getting 2 RBIs, as well as a 3 RBI game by Gibson. The pitching starting for Amarillo, Barron got the start, 5 2/3 innings pitched with 1 earned run and got a no decision. Baldelli got the start for State College, as well, getting a no decision, pitching 6 full innings and allowing 3 earned run. Your player of the game is John Barron. Last game for the Miners of the day is the Dallas Dynamos at Brew City Bears, as it shows Brew City got their first win too. Both new expansion teams for the Miners both got their first win in opening day, as the Brew City Bears win this one 9-7. Dallas had a few people with multi-hit games, the best one being Jebediah Crunk going 2-for-4, 3 RBIs on the day. And for Brew City, we had a 2-for-4 game by both Tuttle and Monet, both getting 2 RBIs. Good job for them. Pitching side of thing, Tosin got the start and the loss, only going 3 innings pitch, allowing 6 runs to Brew City. Yikes, bad start for him with that 18 ERA. And on Brew City, Thursday got the start, 6 full innings pitch, allowing only 1 earned run. But as I see, Pabst has a currently 27 ERA. Your player of the game is Thomas Thursday. All right, moving on to the next day.
Yes, sir.
Today it shows we're going to another majors stream. Detroit at Vancouver.
If you want to go ahead and read the stats, then I will take the game.
Yeah, let me bring those up real quick. All right, we have the Detroit at Vandal. It should be Austin Bentley versus Greg Digger Jr. The matchup features two lefties who are former teammates. Austin Bentley returns home to face his old team, being the Vandals. Digger Jr. struggled a bit in his career this early, but last year made large strides as he set his career highs in innings pitched and strikeouts and career lows in his ERA and WHIP. Detroit made a number of acquisitions all over the offseason as they try to break out of the bad habit of finishing under 500, being 40 and 68, the record the last 3 seasons. This is the only time a PBA has ever finished with the same record for the 3 straight seasons. Nicholson Dimes looks to make a big jump this year after leading Demons last season in runs, home runs, and average. Colby Kidd has been the standard of consistency in Vancouver's bullpen, finishing top 2 in the PBE in both saves and games finished over the last 2 seasons. So, let's see how the new acquisitions, as former Toros now on Demons with Revin Knox, as you'll see him today, as the other 2 pitchers aren't pitching
Detroit
as we got.
Toros.
Yeah. So, all right, Bauer, I'll let you take away this one.
Alrighty. It is going to be Victor Herrera stepping up to the plate first for Detroit. That is going to be a fly ball into left field, and that is going to be, I didn't see how many pitches it was, but that's 1 out. And then a fly ball into right field by Raven Knox. So that's 2 up, 2 down for Detroit. Dimes is going to step up to the plate and hit a fly ball to center field. So each outfielder getting 1 fly ball, and that's 3 outs for Detroit. First time up here for the Vandals now. We got Zach Lodge, the catcher, up to bat. He's going to strike out. Herb Sessions is number 2 in the order. The shortstop. He's going to hit a high fly ball into left field. That's going to go to the warning track, and it's dropped. It's dropped. That is an error for the left fielder. And now Sessions is on second base. Zach Mouse is going to fly into left center field for out number 2. And Toby McMuffin is going to strike out. That's going to end the inning and strand the runner on second. Stretch Armstrong up to the plate for Detroit now. That is going to be right up the middle for a little blooper over there in the center field for a leadoff single. Mo Willis is up next, and virtually the same exact hit. So runners on first and second, no outs. Ben Stackenpamer, and he's going to hit one to center field. That's a diving catch. Wow, what a catch there by who was that? Gonzalez. Danny B is going to walk, and that's bases loaded with 1 out. And then Yelnats is going to strike out. So now that's bases loaded with 2 outs. That'll bring up Joe Burrow, roll tide. And he's going to ground out to first base. So bases loaded and no runs for Detroit. McGrath is going to step up to the plate for the Vandals and hit a leadoff little blooper there into right field for a single. Shidurmi is going to ground out to the third baseman, and they don't turn the double play. That is 1 out. Bob Gibbles up to the plate, but Shidurmi steals second. And then there's a bunt by Gibbles, I guess, and that moves the runner over to third, but he's out. And then Andrews grounds out, so no runs here for the Vandals either. All right, back to the top of the order for the Demons. Herrera is up, and he is going to look at ball 4 and go to first base. Raven Knox up to the plate now, and he's going to hit a little blooper over in the right field. That's a single, but that will get the runner over to third. So runners on the corners, no outs. Dimes is going to ground out into what should have been a double play, but it's only 1 out, and it brings the runner across. So now it is 1-0 Detroit. And then Armstrong just gets beamed. Digger said, I don't like getting runs scored against me. Willis is going to fly out to the right field. Runner will not move over. So now there's 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Stackenpaper will strike out, and that will end the inning. Gonzalez, the number 9 hitter for the Vandals, is going to pop up, and he's going to ground out to the first baseman for the first out of the inning. Zach Lodge is going to hit a little blooper over there in the center field for a 1-out single. Herb Sessions up to the plate now, and Zach Lodge is going to steal second, and then Sessions is going to ground out. So now the co-GM, Zach Mouse, is going to step up to the plate, and he's going to hit a fly ball over into left field, and that is a jumping catch by the left fielder, Dimes, to probably save a run there. All right, Danny B up to the plate now. Mr. H.O., he's going to ground out to third baseman. Yelnats is going to strike out for out number 2. Then Mr. Roll Tide Joe Burrow is up. I'm only doing that because I know he hates it. And he's going to strike out as well. So that is 3 up, 3 down. Then we go back to the Vandals in the bottom of the 4th. Mr. Toby McMuffin's going to hit a high fly ball into center field, and that's going to get past the center fielder. He jumped for it, but he missed it, and it looks like it's going to be a triple, but no, he's thrown out. So that's technically going to go down as a double, but then McGrath says, you know what, screw that, I'll get a run anyways. That would have helped if McMuffin was still on base. That would have been another run, but now the game is just tied. So now Shadermy comes to the plate. He's going to hit a grounder to second base. Gibbles is next. He's going to hit a grounder to third base. So now the game is tied. McMuffin making a little mistake there on the base paths. Could have had the lead for the Vandals, but it is 1-1. Herrera up to bat for Detroit. Leadoff little ground ball to the shortstop for out number 1. Former Toro Raven Knox is going to strike out for the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Dimes, Nicky Dimes. And he's going to look at ball 4. Stretch Armstrong is going to ground out to the second baseman, and that is going to end the top of the 5th for Detroit. Andrews is going to lead it off here for the Vandals, and he hits a high fly ball to left field, and that is gone. So now you're looking at a 1-run lead by the Vandals here in the bottom of the 5th. A little bit of a comeback. Detroit in shambles. Gonzalez is up to the plate now. He's going to ground out to the first baseman. Zach Lodge, a nice little fly ball over into right field. He's got speed. That is going to be a double. Sessions going to ground out to the pitcher there, but that will move the runner over to third base. Mouse just looking for anything. He gets on base with the walk, so now runners on the corners with 2 out. McMuffin is going to ground out to the second baseman, and that run scoring opportunity is gone. But they do take the lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Mo Willis steps up to the plate for Detroit. He's going to hit a little fly ball over into center field for out number 1. Ben Stack of Paper is going to ground out to the third baseman for out number 2, and Danny B is going to ground out to the shortstop. That's close, but that is out number 3. And there's more. Steele spamming the money. McGrath stepping up to the plate for the Vandals. He's going to have a leadoff walk. Almost no speed there, so not a threat there. That is a bunt. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Going to throw out the runner at second. Gibbles is going to ground out to a double play, so the leadoff walk turns into absolutely nothing. Are you done spamming your money, Steele?
Yes. I just had to do it to annoy So Ryan.
Yelnats is going to hit a high fly ball over into center field. That's at the warning track, and that is going to be an out. Roll Tide Joe Burrow is also out with a strikeout. Leadoff man Herrera is up to the plate now. What is he going to do? He's also going to strike out. Troy Pressing is in the game now, by the way. Moving into the bottom of the 7th, score is still 2-1 Vandals. Andrews up at the plate right now, and he swings at a ball that should have hit him. That's interesting. Number 9 hitter Gonzalez up now. He's going to hit a ball in between the first and second baseman for a single. Zach Lodge up to the plate. He's going to strike out. Herb Sessions is also going to strike out, so that's going to be the end of the inning. Joe Burrow really hates me right now. I'm okay with that. Raven Knox is going to lead it off for Detroit here, and he's going to strike out looking. Mr. Dimes, the left fielder, is going to be second here, and he's going to hit a little blooper over in the left field for a single. So runner on first with 1 out. Stretch Armstrong hits a high fly ball over into center field. That's not going to be productive at all. That is the second out of the inning. Charlie Law Jr. in now, and I guess that was a pinch hitter, and he struck out. That's unfortunate. Just now getting in the game and strike out. All right, bottom of the 8th, Zach Mouse is going to hit a fly ball over into center field, and that's a sliding catch by Ben Stackenpaper, Kingpin's legend. Toby McMuffin is also going to hit one to center field. That's a bit of an easier play for him. And then McGrath is going to strike out, so that's 1, 2, 3 for Vancouver. And now we come to the top of the 9th. Last chance for Detroit. Detroit versus everyone. Let's see what they can do here. Ben Stackenpaper, who made those plays last inning, is going to start off the inning with a strikeout. That's unfortunate. Danny B, let's see what he can do here. He's going to hit a ground ball to shortstop. That's the second out. Yelling that's final chance, and he's going to strike out. So quite the pitcher's duel here. Vancouver is going to win this game 2-1. Best batter here for Detroit is probably Dimes, going 1 for 3 with 1 RBI. And your best batter for Vancouver is probably going to be McGrath, going 2 for 3 with 1 RBI and 1 walk. Austin Bentley is going to take the loss for Detroit, going 6 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs. Greg Digger Jr. is going to get the win for Vancouver, 6 innings, 3 hits, and 1 earned run. Your player of the game is Greg Digger Jr. All right, now we go to Nashville and Kashima. Nashville is going to win this game 7-0. 2 hit the Foxes. That's crazy. Best batter here for Nashville is going to be Johnson, going 3 for 4 with 1 RBI. He's hitting .625 for the season so far. That's crazy. You got 2 hits for Kashima in total. Cloudera and Alomar are your 2 hits there. Falcon is going to go the complete game shutout. 9 innings, only 2 hits, no earned runs, 12 strikeouts as well. That's a very good game. Evans is going to take the loss, going 7 innings, 4 hits, and 1 earned run. That's very unfortunate because that's a very good outing still. And Falcon is going to take your player of the game. Cancun Toros and New York Voyagers. The Toros are going to win this one 5-4. Your best batter here for the Toros is going to be Michael Fitted, going 2 for 3. No RBIs or anything. Best batter for New York looks like it's going to be Grant Iridian, going 3 for 4. Pitching, Mac Arian is going to take the win here. Utah legend. 5 innings, 5 2/3, 6 hits, and 1 earned run. And your loss is going to go to Kevin Choate. 7 innings, 6 hits, and 5 earned runs. Oh, player of the game, Eric Rivers. Sorry about that. Rougarou and Supernova. The Supernova are going to take this one 5-3. Your best batter here for New Orleans is going to be...
Rougarou's actually won that one.
Oh, I'm stupid. Rougarou's won that one 5-3 then. Geronimo's going to go 4 for 4 here with 2 RBIs. That's a pretty good game, I'd say, hitting .625. Our best batter for Sarasota is going to be Bogescu. I'm going to guess that's how you say it. 2 for 3, 1 RBI. Winning pitcher is going to be McDougal, going 6 innings, 4 hits, and 3 earned runs. And your loss is going to go to Torkelton, going 3 1/3, 7 hits, and 5 earned runs. Player of the game is going to be Alejandro Geronimo. Apex and Crabs. Apex are going to take this one 4-2. Best batter here for the Apex there's a couple of them. I'm going to go Jumbo Slice. Can't see the first name. He goes 2 for 4. Jimbo Slice, yeah, with an RBI. That's your best batter there for the Apex. For the Crabs, it's going to be, there's a bunch of players with 1 hit, so I'll just read them all off. Literis, Kuntz, Strackenberg, Bunty, and Stein all getting 1 hit there. Your win is going to go to Throwing No Hands. 8 2/3, almost got that complete game. 4 hits and 2 earned runs. Your loss is going to go to Leo Roberts. Moosey, I love you. I'm sorry. But 5 1/3, 5 hits, and 3 earned runs. Throwing No Hands is your player of the game. San Antonio and Death Valley. Death Valley is going to strike back and take the second game of the series, 5-4. Your best batter here for San Antonio is going to be Scott Poe, going 3 for 5 with 1 RBI. And Death Valley, couple players with 2 hits will go. Orem, Sim, and Cologne. Ryan Rose is going to take the loss here. That's pretty rare. 5 1/3, 7 hits, 5 earned. And Vivi Seelman in her Scorpions debut is going to take the win, going 6 innings, 8 hits, and 3 earned runs. Your player of the game is Sim. We watched that game. We're good. Alrighty. Minor leagues. Oh, sad times. The Lemurs are going to take the second game of the series, go 9-7. Best batter here for the Lemurs is going to be Ramirez, going 3 for 4 with 1 RBI. For Chicago, you had Jimenez going 4 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Very impressive day, but it could not bring them over the hump. Wow, that's very weird. Nobody got. Sly got the win, I guess, going 2 1/3, 2 hits, 2 earned runs. Warner got the start though. Chicago Stormbliss got the loss, going 1 2/3, 6 hits, and 4 earned runs. 15.43 ERA. That's yikes.
Player of the game's Chris Jimenez.
Oh, yep. I keep forgetting that.
You're good.
66ers and Mounties. 66ers win this game. You're welcome, Shu. Luongo, or Rembeverwinkle is going to be your player of the game here for San Bernardino, or hitter of the game, I should say. 3 for 5. Kingston is going to be Obermueller. That's probably right. 2 for 4. The Hill is going to get your win for San Bernardino, going 7 2/3, 5 hits, 3 earned runs, and Riddle's going to take the loss, going 5 1/3, 8 hits, and 5 earned runs. And Bill the Hill, player of the game. That's that. Won't forget that. The Dillos are going to take the second game of the series against the Stinky Swifties. Few players with 2-hit games will go. Rogers, your player, actually. Combs, one of our players in the system of the Toros, and Shapiro, all with 2 hits. Combs getting 4 RBIs there. State College, 1 player with 2 hits, and that is going to be Dude. Mountain gets a no decision, 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, no earned runs. Burnaby gets the W, 2 1/3, no hits, no earned runs. Smoltz the third is going to get the loss, going no innings pitched, 3 hits, and 5 earned runs. That is rough. With a 0 ERA.
Take it.
Wow. Okay, and your player of the game is Robert Mountain.
Now, I'm not sure if I missed this, but Combs hit a grand slam to get those RBIs. Good catch there.
Nice.
Yeah, in the top of the 8th for them. Jeez. They scored all 8 runs in the top of the 8th. The Dillos did.
And that's the minor leagues. Well, if you look at it, all the Dillos runs are all in the 8th inning, and then the Swifties runs are all in the 9th.
Oh yeah, it was a super late game for them.
That's a very weird game.
All right.
Wheelers and Hepcats. Hepcats are going to take this one 7-6. Anchorage, your best hitter is going to be Fisher with 2 for 4, 2 RBIs. Well, I guess Ray, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs as well. Rotor Wash with a mustache is going to be your best batter for Kansas City. They're going 3 for 4 with 1 RBI. Roach is going to take your loss here for Anchorage, going 1 inning, 1 hit, and 1 earned run. And Fotia getting your save. Homie getting your win. Just a third of an inning pitch, no hits, no earned runs. Rotorush with a mustache is your player of the game. Chad won indeed. Dynamos and Bruce City Bears. It is going to go to the Dynamos, 2-0 here. Your best hitter here for the Dynamos is going to be Parmele. Yeah, one of those two. 2 for 4 with 1 RBI. Best batter for Bruce City here is going to be through Monet, I'm guessing. 3 for 3. 1 walk as well. Michael Knightrider is going to get your W. 6 innings pitched, 5 hits, and no earned runs. And the Igloo is going to get your loss. 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, and 2 earned runs. The player of the game is Michael Knightrider.
Recent first overall draft pick.
Yes.
That's
My, do I need some water after that?
all
There's
right.
so much talking.
All right, moving on. Now we have the first prime time of the season. Let's hope you guys got your predictions in as we get to watch the first one of the season, being Kashima versus Boise.
I guess this is a bad time to say that I didn't do prime time.
Probably, yeah. So, as we see here, we are going to have a Andrew Lucas versus Ivy Leaf game. This will be Andrew Lucas's first opening day start, even though it's not opening day. But Ivy Leaf has taken her lumps, being part of the new expansion team Kashima, going 6 for 27, or 6 wins, 27 losses over the last 2 seasons. Last season saw improvements as she led the team in wins, lowered her ERA, increased her innings, more than doubled her strikeouts, and accumulated 1.2 WAR. The Raptors' Matthew Paul elevated his game last season, jumping from a 2.2 WAR to a 4.7 WAR with a sparkling 1.75 ERA, the best in the majors. His performance earned him the PBE Reliever of the Year award. Boise pulled off titanic upsets in the first round of the playoffs the past 3 seasons, beating teams with a combined regular season record of 223 wins to 101 losses. Yudo Kira Cloudera looks to anchor the Kashima lineup again this season after leading the team in runs, home runs, RBIs, slugging percentage, and WAR last season. So let's get into this game. As you see, as the team is very favored to have Boise win this one. Let's get right into it. At the Kashima Dome, the Kitsune Dome, sorry. As we start off is Iso, as he hits a ground ball to the third baseman and is thrown out, as that is the first inning of the game. Next up, Finn Reese takes a swing at the ball and is a ground ball to first, who takes it there themselves. Pluto watches ball 4 as it gets a runner on base. Sabor watches ball 4 and gets them on bases. Now there's 2 runners on with 2 outs, with McDavitt taking another walk. Ivy Leaf 3 walks in the first inning as Doctor has the bases loaded as he hits a soft ground ball to first, and I think Ivy Leaf pitches himself a save right there as that ends the inning and stops the threat. And first up for Cloudera, hits a ball to the center field as that drops in for a base hit. Fidel Valor hits a sharp ball up the middle, and that gets through for another base hit as that holds Cladera to second as first and second. Stud hits a little soft pop fly over the head of the first baseman, but he gets there for the out. Ruiz watches ball 4, and now the bases are loaded for Kashima. Both sides. Now we have Kevin Hunter up as he watches strike 3 for the out. 2 outs now. Bases loaded for Peter Dawson Jr. as he takes ball 4. Andrew Lucas saw Ivy Leaf pitching, walking people, and he said, "Here, let me show you mine." And they score. Kashima scores as the bases are still loaded, and Benito Alomar watches strike 3. That's ouch. And that ends the inning. At least it was only 1 run scored more than multiple, but Ivy Leaf starts the inning as striking out Chisom Boom. Beauchamp now up to bat as they swing and gets ball right past the third baseman, who tries a diving attempt to get that ball, but is a little bit too late. Toot Bland watches ball 4 there, as that is the 4th player that Ivy Leaf, or 3rd player that Ivy Leaf has walked. Iso pops to the third base or to the right field, as that is the second out of the inning. Finn Reese hits a sharp ground ball to third baseman, who gets him out. As that ends the inning, or ends the top of the inning for Boise. Kashima now up, see if they can add to this lead, as Chess Symes hits a ball to the right fielder, and Finn Reese is going to make that catch pretty easy. Loette Joe hits a ball to the shortstop, Steve Iso, and he throws him out. Cladera back up again as he hits a shot to the right field. Will that go over his head? Oh, that's out of here. That barely clears the wall, as that is a home run for Cladera, going 377 feet. That literally barely clipped over the wall. That was probably the line drive home run, barely over. Vidal Valor up now as he swings strike 3 for the out of, and that ends the inning. Good outing so far for Kashima. In both innings, they have scored at least 1 run. Now we have Johnny Pluto for Boise. They hit a sharp ground ball, and it bounces over the third base bag as it makes it hard for the third baseman to make a play, and Pluto gets a double out of it. Sabor hits a shot to the left fielder, and the left fielder is running, but catches and holds Pluto to second to stay there. McDavitt takes another walk for the day, as there's runners on first and second now. Doctor hits a shot in between, or the gap in center field, as that's going to score 1. Doesn't try for the second one, as there's now a runner on second and third with only 1 out. See if Chaisom Boom hits a soft ground ball to third baseman, holds the runners, and gets the out. 2 outs now for Beauchamp as he hits a soft... Oh, it gets past the shortstop, as that is a fumble bumble for Loette Joe. And that scores a run. Boise's happy to see that one. And then Beauchamp goes for the steal, trying to make them pay for it, as Toot Bland now hits a shot, but it is straight to the left fielder in Cladera. As that ends the inning. So far, 7 hits in this game. I don't know if you guys are paying attention for this prediction as I see the counting. Stud is up first as they hit a soft pop fly to the left fielder, and McDavitt gets there. Ruiz now hits a shot, and it goes in between the gap as it gets past them, and he's going to go for 2, and he is easily in there for a double. Hunter takes a strike 3 swinging as second out of the inning. Peter Dawson Jr. now, and it goes over the second baseman's head for a base hit. Runners on the corners. Alomar hits a high pop fly to the center fielder, and he gets there to end the inning. The hits are up to 9. Steve Iso now is up, and he swings for strike 3, as we had, like I said, Chess Symes is going to be starting off next inning for Kashima. Finn Reese now up as he hits a shot, and it's going to drop right in front of the center fielder for another base hit. And he's going to go for a steal too, and he's safe as, or no, he's thrown out. I thought he was safe. What a recovery by the defense of Kashima as they then strike out Pluto to end the inning. As we're at 10 hits total, 5 hits apiece, and Sims is now up, and he hits a ball to the second baseman. That's easily stopped. Loette Joe, as he makes an error earlier, goes and strikes out. Oh, excuse me. Cladera now up, swinging strike 3 for the out, and that ends the inning. Let's see. Ivy Leaf still in as Sabor swings for strike 3 for them. And as you see on this Boise team, there's not a lot of players on the team with hits. There's about 5 players who don't have a hit yet for the team, McDavitt being one of them, and he hits it straight to the left fielder. Doctor, straight to the left fielder again for the third out of the inning. You look on Kashima's side, almost everyone has a hit except for Kevin Hunter, Sims, and Loette Joe. Vidal Valor hits a pop fly to the right fielder, being Finn Reese, and he catches it. Stud now up as he hits a shot to the left side and gets past the third baseman for a base hit. He's raising that 100 batting average to go up a little bit, and then Ruiz goes and hits into a double play to end the inning. Chaisom Boom is up now with Ivy Leaf still into pitch, and that gets past the second baseman for another hit. Let's see that count for the hits count. As the next pitch goes past the catcher in Benito Alomar, and then Beauchamp hits a ground ball to get out. As now Chaisom Boom is on third with 2 outs. Meanwhile, Toot Bland strikes out, or after Toot Bland strikes out. Iso, he has a chance to score a run, and he does. He hits a ball to the right fielder, and it drops in, and he gets his first hit of the season, and it scores a run, taking the lead for Boise. Iso goes for a steal, gets on his first hit, and goes for a steal right after that, and he's safe, although that was all for nothing as Finn Reese strikes out to end the inning. Silas Young is in to pitch for Kashima now, as Andrew Lucas is still in for Boise, and that hit goes right by the first baseman, and they're just watching him go to second. I thought he was going to go to third. Peter Dawson hits a sharp ground ball to the second baseman. That's an out, and that is also Kevin Hunter's first hit of the season. Benito Alomar hits a pop fly as the second baseman's running for it and catches it and holds the runner at third. Sims now hits a sharp ball to the right side. Oh, what an over-the-head catch by Finn Reese, saving what would have been the 15th hit of the game. Silas Young in to pitch. Pluto swinging strike 3. Sabor now up, watching ball 4 as he gets on base. Silas Young pitching to Connor McDavitt. McDavitt hits a shot to the center fielder, and he gets there. Thought it was dropping past Hunter, but he makes the stop. Next up, Jay Doctor hits it and is a ground ball base hit. Makes that 15. And then Chaiso Boom strikes out for strike 3. Loette Joe up to bat as he watches for strike 3. Cladera swings for another out on the inning. As we're at that 15 mark, can we go for 16 before the end of it? Vidal Valor swings. That's a shot over the head of left fielder. That was flying quick, as that is in for a double. Stud swings for the out as that ends the inning. And going on to now, let's look at Beauchamp going up to start the inning as he hits a ground ball to the shortstop and he is thrown out. Looking at the out of the town scoreboard, New Orleans is currently winning Indianapolis 3-0 in the bottom of the 8th. Bland takes a walk to first. Iso now up, hits a shot over the third baseman's head for a base hit. And it's now 2 on, 2 out. Oh, and that's a shot by Finn Reese. Is that going to be out of here? And that is. That's a home run for Finn Reese, going 403 feet. And that's going to lead Boise even more. What a shot by Finn Reese to give that push in the lead for them. Pluto now up as he watches strike 3 for them. If anyone else is watching the out-of-town scoreboard, New Orleans is still up, or is up 3-2 still. Nashville is up 6-4 against DVS. Meanwhile, Sabor takes a walk, gets on base for them. Detroit is losing 1-3 to San Antonio as McDavitt hits a soft ground ball back to the pitcher and is out to end, finally, the top of the 8th inning. And you see OBX is currently leading Cancun 8-2, top of the 9th. Cancun has one chance to bring it back, and I don't think we're going to. Ruiz hits a shot to left fielder. It is caught. Kevin Hunter checks his swing, and for ball 4, gets on base for them. Peter Dawson Jr. now up as he hits a shot past the first baseman, and that's going to get through. That's going to be an extra base hit for them. Oh, that might be going for 3. Will he be there? He's safe as Kevin Hunter scores a run, and Kashima is showing that they are not out yet. Let's see if Benito Alomar can continue this as they watch for strike 3. That's a heartbreaker. 2 outs now for Sims. Sims watches another strike 3. Matthew Paul dealing right on the corners for these pitches, getting Boise out of it. As going to the top of the 9th, we have one last chance for Kashima to win this game as Lucas St. Brown is pitching and Jay Doctor takes a walk. Chaisung Boom tries to go for a bunt with or check swing. I don't know what that was. Oh, another pickoff attempt. After steal, Chaisung Boom finally hits a ball to the left field and he gets through for a base hit. Next being Beauchamp, thought he was going to hit into a double play, but it wasn't. It was only a fielder's choice as there's now runners on corners with Bland striking out to make it 2 outs of the inning. Iso now having a chance to add on to the current lead for Boise as he takes a walk, and now bases are loaded for Finn Reese. Will Finn Reese do anything? He does. He hits a shot to the right field line as it gets to the wall. Right fielder throws it in as that's going to score all 3 runs. A bases clearing double for Finn Reese. Finn Reese having himself a game, a home run earlier, and now a bases clearing RBIs. He has 6 RBIs on the game, I believe. Or maybe maybe he didn't get him this game. I'm not sure. I must have missed that. Pluto hits a fly ball, and he is out of the inning, as this is Kashima's last chance to come back and win this. Loette Joe, check swing, drop third strike, and gets thrown out anyway. And now we have C.A. Law coming in to pitch for Boise, as Cladera hits a fly ball to the right fielder and Finn Reese, and he makes an easy grab there. Vidal Valor takes a walk, as there is now 2 outs with a runner on first for Stud. Stud batting a 167. Can he do anything? He hits a shot. That's going to go to the gap. That is out of here for Kashima, for Stud, hitting a 428-foot bomb. What a shot by Stud, as he once again is showing that Kashima's has some fight left in them. Ruiz batting at 364 now. He is up. Let's see if he can keep it going. He hits a shot left field, and it's going. It's gone. Back-to-back home runs for Kashima. Kashima's taking their picks at Law, trying to make the best of it to come back and win this. Holy moly, Kashima really doing this. They finally switch pitchers for Kevin Hunter, and Kevin Hunter hits a shot to the center fielder, as Potato has 1 batter and gets out of it, as Boise wins this one 9-6. Wow. That was an insane game for, whoever thought that was going to be under 15 hits. I think you lost that one. Going down to the hitting side of things, Boise. Got to give the the batter of the game to Finn Reese, going 3 for 6 with 6 RBIs. He had a game for them, scoring 6 of the 9 total runs for Boise. His RBIs count literally tie with Kashima's runs in total. Kashima's batting side of things, they had quite a bit of people getting 2 hits, but Stud, most importantly, going 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs for the team. Pitching side of things, Lucas got the start for Boise, going 6 full innings, allowing only 2 earned runs, and getting the win. Kashima, Ivy Leaf getting the start and the loss, pitching 5 1/3 inning, allowing 3 earned runs. Your player of the game is Finn Reese, as much deserved for him. Next up, Outer Banks at Cancun, and Cancun loses this one to Outer Banks. Outer Banks wins 8-3. Outer Banks hitting side, there was a 3 for 5 game by Liverboat with 1 RBI, and Cancun best batter being Anthony Bauer, going 3 for 4. No RBIs really by anyone outside of Drozdov, going 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. Down to pitching, Walker Cato goes the complete game, 9 full innings, allowing only 3 earned runs. The great outing by him as Brass Lemon got the start for Cancun and the loss, going 5 1/3, allowing no runs, but still awarded the loss. Your player of the game is Walker Cato. Next, moving along, is the Voyagers at the Supernovas. The Supernovas win this one 6-5, as they came back and won this one via walk-off in the bottom of the 9th, scoring 3. New York, best batter of the day was Hodge, going 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And for Sarasota, we had a 3 for 5 game by Red Arrow, but Bagescu getting 3 RBIs after going 2 for 3 on the day. New York pitching, Tokiyami got the start, but no decision. 5 2/3 innings pitched, 2 earned runs with 4 strikeouts. Not too many, but hey. Sarasota side of things, Baxter got the start, 5 full innings, 5 earned runs, getting a no decision from him as well, while the win goes to Michael Joden at the very end of the game. Player of the game is Bagescu. Let's see. Next is the Rougarous at the Apex, as the Rougarous, I'm sorry, I almost did the same thing Bauer did and mistaken this. The Rougarous won this one 3-2. Batting side of things, the best batter for New Orleans is going to be Beauregard, going 2 for 4 with an RBI. And in Indianapolis' side, a lot of people got single hits, but best one being Big Chungus, getting 2 RBIs after going 1 for 3. Pitching, Getty got the start for New Orleans, going 7 2/3 innings pitch, allowing only 1 earned run and getting the win, while Takam Dawn got the loss, pitching 5 1/3, allowing only 1 earned run as well. Your player of the game is Via Getty. Moving right along, we have the Nashville Stars at the Scorpions, as the Stars win this one and are currently 3-0 on the season. They won 6-4 against Death Valley. Nashville's best hitter has got to be Tanner Hopman, going 3 for 5 with an RBI. The ex-Toro doing well in his new Nashville home. And Death Valley side of things, we had Love going 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs, as well as 2 runs scored by him. Pitching side of thing, El Charo got the start and the win for Nashville, going 5 2/3 innings pitch, allowing only 2 earned runs. And Death Valley getting Green the start and the loss, getting 6 full innings pitched, allowing 5 earned runs. Your player of the game is Lucky El Charo. Where's its... Am I missing something, Blue Line? No, I'm not. All right, apologies. Moving on. The Detroit Demons at the San Antonio Sloth. The Sloths win this one in extras, 11 innings. Oh, yes, he did, Blue Line. Yes, he did. The Sloths win this in extra innings, 4-3 in the bottom of the 11th when Dinkle hit a walk-off run-scoring single. Detroit batters had a 2 for 5 game by Ben Stacking Paper, and San Antonio had a 3 for 5 game by Bobby McDonald's with an RBI for him. Pitching side of things, striker spin rate getting his first start of the season for Detroit, going 5 2/3 innings pitch, allowing 2 earned runs, and getting a no decision as Rayner got the start for San Antonio, pitching 6 2/3 innings and allowing only 1 earned run. Your player of the game is John Rayner. And that is it for the major side of things. So let's go down to the minors. First off, we got the Dallas Dynamos at the Brew City Bears. The Brew City Bears win this one 5-3, a 4-run bottom of the 8th inning for them to bring it out and win it for them. Dallas batting had a lot of single hit games by a few people. The happy birthday person man, getting 2 RBIs for him. Brew City had a 3 for 3 game by Sosa getting an RBI, a great, 1,000 at-bat game for him. Pitching, Tam got the start for Dallas, going 6 full innings, only allowing 1 run. And on Brew City side of thing, Bumbles got the start, going 6 2/3 innings, allowing 3 earned runs. Your player of the game is Jacob Sosa. Next up is the Amarillo Armadillos against the Swifties, and the Dillos win this one once again, getting 14 hits, winning 7-3 against the Swifties. Best batter of the day is for Amarillo is Trevin Knight, going 3 for 5 with 2 RBIs, and State College had a best batter of Smith, going 2 for 4 with an RBI. Pitching, Roshi got the start for Amarillo and the win, 6 full innings, allowing no runs with an ERA staying at 0 for him. State College had Keeler getting the start and the loss, only 3 1/3 innings pitch, allowing 5 runs in those 3 1/3 innings, with an ERA now at a 13.50. Hopefully he brings that down, as your player of the game is Yoel Roshi. Next up is the Anchorage Wheelers at Kansas City Hepcats, as Hepcats come out and win this one 4-0, holding a shutout against the Wheelers. Anchorage had a few multi-hit games, 2 for 3 game by Fisher, and a 2 for 4 game by a cardboard cutout of Derek Jeter. Kansas City's best batter would be Rotor Wash with a mustache again, going 3 for 4 with 1 RBI as well, getting a 3 for 4 game cruise. Anchorage pitching had the start by Baxter, going 5 1/3 innings pitch with allowing 2 earned runs, sadly getting the loss out of it. Kansas City had to start by Smoltz, getting the win, 6 1/3 innings pitch, allowing no runs at all. Your player of the game is Maverick Smoltz. Moving right along, the Louisville Lemurs at Chicago Kingpins, and the Kingpins win this one in a blowout, 13-4 game, as Kingpins win this. Louisville's batting, a couple people getting 3 hits, being Xander English and Poutine, but with Poutine getting an RBI. Chicago's batting side of things had Pacone going 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs, as well as I see Gofford getting 4 RBIs on the day, as they had an RBI day for that team. Pitching side of thing, Alexander got the start for Louisville, going 3 2/3 innings pitch, allowing 4 earned runs, and Chicago Lemonade getting the start and the win, pitching 5 1/3 innings, allowing 3 earned runs. Your player of the game is Vinny Pacone. Last minors game of the day, we had the 66ers beating the Kingston Mounties 6-5 in extras as the 66ers scored a run in the 13th and the Mounties could not come back. The hitting side of things, I'm sorry, we had 3 for 6 games by both Head and Pretzel Man, both getting 2 RBIs. And Kingston's side, we had a 4 for 7 game by Farting House and quite a few, like half the lineup getting 3 hits. Pitching side of thing, San Bernardino had Sullivan getting the start, 5 2/3 innings pitch, allowing 2 earned runs. But the win did go to Furniture because this game did go into extras. Kingston had the start by Wilson getting the no decision, 6 full innings, allowing 3 earned runs, but the loss goes to Guy. Your player of the game is Miles Ahead. And that does it for today. As I'm not sure if Bauer's back.
I'm here.
Okay, cool. So now we have a couple quick sims. So no watching, just going through them all. So let me just quick play all of these. You can go on and go through them.
Yay!
All right, there you go.
All right, Boise Raptors and Kashima Foxes. Boise's going to take this one 4-0. 3-hit shutout here. Finn Reese is going to be your best batter here for Boise, and your best batter for Kashima is going to be Ruiz. 2 for 4 for them. Bisquick is going to take your win going 7 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, and Rolo is going to get your loss 5 innings, 5 hits, and 1 earned run. Player of the game is Bill Bisquick, legend. Toros and OBX. OBX is going to take this one 2-1, very close game there. Best batter for OBX, there's a bunch of people with 1 hit. Hank D'Alessio, Virgin Cannon, and City. A bunch of players with 1 hit for the Toros as well. Fitted, Esposito, Walrus, and Drozdov. Rips Bad is going to get your win going 7 innings, 4 hits, and 1 earned run. And Nacho Varga is going to take your loss 6 1/3, 5 hits, and 2 earned runs. Player of the game is Justin Ripsbod. Voyagers and Supernovas. Supernovas are going to take this one 5-4. Best batter here for New York is going to be Hardin Long, going 2 for 4. For Sarasota, it's going to be, looks like Torrent, going 2 for 4 as well. Pitching, Slothface gets a no decision. Miller takes the loss and blown save, going 1 inning, 4 hits, and 3 earned runs. 13 ERA, that's trashy. Nutt gets the no decision. Maddox Jr. gets the win. Just 2/3 pitching, 1 hit, no earned runs, and Rogers gets your save. Joey Slothface is your player of the game. Apex and Rugru. Apex are going to take this one, now 3-1 on the season. 13-11 win. Very high scoring game. Looks like your best hitter on the New Orleans side, I'm going to go with, I guess Beauregard, because, I mean, even though he went 1 for 6, he did have 3 RBIs. So it's pretty big. For the Apex, it's pretty easy. It's Hood, 4 for 4, 3 runs, and an RBI. Nakamura is going to take your loss going 2 2/3, 6 hits, 7 earned runs, 23 ERA. Sheesh. Slepian is going to take your win for the Apex going 2 1/3, 4 hits, and 1 earned run. Your player of the game is Rick Hood.
Did I show this one? I did, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Stars and Scorpions. Nashville Stars are going to take this one 8-4. Why do I have sound playing on my phone? Stop that. Philly Fan is going to be your best hitter for Nashville, going 4 for 4 with 4 RBIs. That's a crazy game. Best hitter for Death Valley, just a bunch of people with 1 hit. Afart, Orem, Love, Fulman, and Sim. Barack Obama is going to take your win for Nashville, going 7 1/3, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, and Justin Sims is going to get your loss, going 6 innings, 8 hits, and 5 earned runs. Player of the game is Jogger Philly fan. Demons and Sloths. Sloths are going to win this one fairly comfortably, 5-1. Best hitter here for Detroit is going to be Yelnats, going 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. Best hitter here for San Antonio is going to be my man Bagel Tomato Turtle, 2 for 3 with 4 RBIs. That must have been no, it wasn't a home run. Or yes, it was. He did have one. Okay. Kid Carsey, old Cancun boy, is going to take the first loss of his season, going 6 1/3, 6 hits, 5 earned runs. Greer is going to get the win, going 8 2/3, 4 hits and 1 earned run. Almost a complete game there. Billy Greer is going to take your player of the game.
Moving right along
Moving
to the
on to the minors. Yeah, just quick play them all. Mounties and Swifties. Very close game here, but the Swifties are going to come out on top 2-1. Few players with couple hitters with 2 hits, Fartinghouse and Stocks. Of course, it's Fartinghouse. Why wouldn't it be? For Kingston. Swifties, your best hitter is going to be Hussey, going 2 for 3. Pitching, Masters going to take the loss, going 7 innings, 6 hits, and 2 earned runs. Sideway is going to get your win, 6 2/3, 6 hits, 1 earned run, and T2 is going to get the save. Luke Sideway is your player of the game. Kingpin's going to take another loss. Rip. What?
I said AA because Amarillo.
Yeah. Crazy game going into the 12th here. 3-5 or 5-3 win by the Dillos. Best hitters here for Chicago: Jacob, Terry, and Picone, all getting 2 hits. Best hitter here for the Dillos is Combs, going 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs.
As well as
That
those
was
3
a home run.
RBIs. Yeah, where the walk-off was the walk-off home run.
Yeah, he's been crazy this stream.
Yeah, he had a grand slam earlier and then a 3-run
Yeah.
walk-off home run this game.
Sky is going to get the blown save for Chicago. Pickle Pocket taking the loss, already 0-2, 1 inning, 1 hit, and 3 earned runs. The win is going to go to Bunbury, second of the season. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, and 1 earned run. Player of the game is Wallaby Hickomes.
Go.
66ers and Hepcat. 66ers are going to take this one 4-1. Best player here for Kansas City, Rotor Wash with a mustache, 3 for 4. That wasn't a home run. He didn't have any RBIs. That's why. Couple 2-hit games here for the 66ers. Luongo going 2 for 4 and Vanderbilt going 2 for 3. Pitching, Brady's going to take your loss, 6 1/3, 8 hits, 4 earned runs. Grimes is going to take your win, 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, and 1 earned run. McCarthy the save, McCarthy the hold, Amore the save, and your player of the games is Robert Grimes. Dynamos and Lemurs. Lemurs are going to take this one 12-5. Quite a comfortable win. 17 hits. That's insane. Best hitter here for Dallas is going to be Barry, going 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Louisville, looks like it's going to be a few players with 3 hits. We got Poutine, Kennedy, and Zaxon. Belcher's going to take your loss, going 3 2/3, 8 hits, 5 earned runs, and oh my, Pacifica is going to take your win, 5 1/3, 9 hits, 5 earned runs. Julian, your hold, and John F. Kennedy is your player of the game.
Look, another ex-Toro player.
Yeah,
I forgot.
X.
Yeah.
And last game of the day here, Bears versus Wheelers, and the Wheelers are going to take this one 8-1. Best hitter here for Bruce City, just a bunch of players with 1 hit: Monet, Jose, Tuttle, and Wright. Best player here for Anchorage is going to be Ray, going 4 for 4 with 1 RBI. Boyd Jr. is going to take the loss here, going 2 1/3, 4 hits, 5 earned runs, and Velasquez is going to get your win. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, and only 1 earned run. Gusto the save, and your player of the game is Killian Ray. I hope I'm saying that right.
You're not? Oh, well. Move on. Anyway, that's it for those
Next
games.
day.
As we have no minor games that day. What? No, there's no games? It had a quick sim all on the 24th. I don't know if someone in the sim team wants to message me and say there was supposed to be games here.
Yeah, it's fine.
If not, then I'm just going to move right along.
Just move on. There's no games.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it going. And moving right along to the 25th then. So more quick sims is what it looks like. 25th.
Yep.
Quick sim all these. I can do this call.
Okay, so that's what it is. There's no distinction in between like days off or anything.
Oh, okay.
It just shows scheduled games and then quick sims.
Okay. Thank you for that, LBG. And the first game of the season first game of this day, it's the Apex at the Supernovas. As the Supernovas win this one 4-3 and improve their record to 4-1 or 4-1. Hitting side of things, Indianapolis' best hitter is got to be Jimbo Slice going 2 for 4, as there's a lot of players getting single hits otherwise. Sarasota side of things, the best batter is Torrent going 2 for 4 with an RBI. Indianapolis pitching, the start goes to Dangley going 6 full innings, allowing 1 earned run. The blown save goes to Blanos, but the loss and a blown save goes to Michael Dion. Sarasota, start goes to Pozo going 6 full innings, allowing 1 earned run. The win going to McQuack, and the save going to Greg Maddux Jr. Your player of the game is Domingo Pozo. Next up, the Crabs at the Rougarous. The Rougarous win this one pretty comfortably, scoring 10 runs in the third, winning 15-5 against the Crabs, as the Crabs are currently 0-3. Bad side of things for the Crabs, Dowd and Kuntz. I knew I was going to make that error at one point. Goes 2 for 4 and 2 for 5 respectively. New Orleans side of things, there was a 4 for 5 game for Cook, getting 2 RBIs.
Steel band.
Providence pitching, Tachibana gets the loss, pitching only 2 1/3 innings with a yikes ERA of 30. But looking at Turner, his ERA is now 108, going only a third inning, allowing 4 earned runs. McQueen got the start for New Orleans, going 6 1/3, allowing 4 earned runs. Player of the game is J.R. Cook.
Cancel Steel.
Cancel me. Next game, Boise Raptors at Nashville Stars. The Nashville Stars win this game in extras, winning 6-4. Batting side of things, a 3 for 5 game for Finn Reese. Finn Reese is doing pretty well this sim, batting a .533. And for Nashville, the best batter is got to be Tanner Hopman, going 3 for 5, as well as 2 RBIs from Brian Johnson. Pitching, Daly got the start for Boise, going 6 full innings, getting a no decision. Paul getting a blown save, and White getting the loss. Johnson got the start for Nashville as well, 6 full innings, getting a no decision, 2 earned runs. The blown save goes to Blue Line, and the win goes to Danny Wynn. I believe that's Danny Wynn. Yes, it is. Their player of the game is Bjorn Svanberg. Jeez. Next game up is OBX at the Voyagers, as OBX wins this one in extras 7-4, as the Voyagers go down to 1-4, and OBX is now 3-0. Batting side of things for OBX, your best batter is going to be Geis, going 3 for 6 with 3 RBIs for the team. New York had a 2 for 5 game by Hardin Long, getting an RBI from him. Pitching side of thing, Funk got the start, going 7 full innings, allowing 4 earned runs, but the win goes to Ben Caden, going 2 full innings, allowing no runs. For New York, Savart got the start, 6 1/3 innings pitched, allowing 4 earned runs, but got a no decision. The loss goes to Miller after pitching 2 1/3 innings, allowing no runs, but had 1 run. Your player of the game is Razy Funk. Scorpions at Demons now, as the Demons win this one 4-2. Moving to the batting side of things, Sim goes 2 for 4, as well as Alderson goes 2 for 2 with 2 walks. Detroit, best batter has got to be Danny B, going 2 for 3 with an RBI, as well as Yelnats as well, getting 2 hits. Pitching side of things, Garcia goes 6 full innings, but sadly gets the loss after allowing 4 earned runs. Detroit, Mitchell got the start and his second win of the season after pitching 5 2/3 innings and allowing only 2 earned runs. Your player of the game is Molly Mitchell. Next up is Vancouver Vandals getting the win against the Sloths in extras. So many extras, it seems like, as Vandals scored 3 in extras and won this one. Vancouver's best batter of the day, as there's a few with 2 hits, being Shitterme, Mouse, and Gibbles. San Antonio side of thing, we had a 3 for 5 game by Stan Antonio with 2 RBIs, as well as a 3 for 4 game by Bobby McDonald. Vancouver's pitching, Takahashi goes 4 2/3 innings pitch, allowing 3 earned runs, but the win goes to Colby Kidd, pitching 2 innings, allowing no earned runs. Bobby Darin got the start for San Antonio, but the blown save goes to Dugan, and the loss goes to Rodriguez Jr. after pitching 2/3 innings, allowing 2 earned runs. Player of the game is Bobby Daring. Let's see, that is it for the majors of the day. So moving on to the minors games. And just to piss off So Ryan even more, let's quick play all of them. Let's see. Kingston Mounties at Swift Steeds, as the Swift Steeds win this one 6-2, and they move on to 3-2 record. Batting Kingston, best batter is going to be Obermuller, going 2 for 4, as well as Worth going 2 for 4 on the day. State College, best batter has got to be Smith, going 3 for 4 for them. Pitching, Ball's got the start for Kingston, going 5 1/3 innings pitch, allowing 6 earned runs, as his ERA moves to a 6.75. Ouch. And State College got Baldelli to start with 5 2/3 innings pitch, with only allowing 1 earned run. Your player of the game is Nico Baldelli. Moving right along, as the Kingpins lose once again to the Armadillos, as the Armadillos won this one 5-4 and moved their record 4-1 on the season. Best batter for Chicago's got to be Gofford, going 3 for 4 on the day. And for Armadillos, there was a 3 for 4 game by Steve Rogers, go me. But Dan King goes 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs for us, so that probably helped us win. Or that did help us win. Chicago, pitching, Gunk got the start and a loss, going 6 2/3 innings pitch, allowing 4 earned runs on Amarillo. Barron got the start, going 4 full innings, but the win goes to Scarborough, pitching 3 1/3 innings, allowing no earned runs. Your player of the game is Dan King. Moving right along, Hepcats at 66ers. The 66ers win this one 3-2, as both teams scored 2 runs in the 9th inning. So pretty exciting game there. Batting side of thing, the best batter for Kansas City is 2 for 4 day for Canada. And for San Bernardino, it's got to be Vanderbilt, going 2 for 2 with 2 RBIs and 2 walks. So a 2 for game for him or her. Kansas City pitching, Bark Marley gets a start, going 6 2/3 innings, but gets a no decision, as the loss and the blown save goes to Fodia, going 2/3 innings pitch, allowing 2 earned runs. San Bernardino, Diglett got the start, 7 1/3 innings pitch, allowing no earned runs. Good outing by him, but he got a blown save by McCarthy, but Echo Dot came in and won this one, pitching 2/3 innings and allowing no runs. Your player of the game is Dirk Diglett. See, next up is the Dynamos at the Lemurs. And the Lemurs win this one as they move on to 4-1 on the season, as they win 7-4. Batting for Dallas, as there's 2-hit games by Crustis and Jebediah Crunk, with Crustis getting an RBI. Louisville has a 4 for 4 game by Ramirez. Great outing by them, batting .409 so far on the season with an RBI this game as well. Pitching, Tosin got the start for Dallas, going only 2/3 innings, not even a full inning, allowing 6 earned runs. Ouch. Louisville side, I think Crocodile got the start and the win. Cantaloupe Crocodile for MVP, as he allows only 3 earned runs in 7 innings. And Ruben Ramirez has got to be your player of the game. Next up is the Brew City Bears at Anchorage, and Anchorage comes out with the win in this one, winning 6-5 as Brew City tried to come back in late innings and just couldn't pull it off. For batting, a lot of single hit games by these Brew City folk, and most importantly, Tuttle got 3 RBIs for the team. Anchorage best batter is Diamondo, going 3 for 5 on the day with 2 RBIs. Pitching, Thursday got the start for Brew City and the loss, going 4 1/3 inning pitch, allowing 6 earned runs. Yikes. And Anchorage, Perry Hodder gets a second win on the season for him as he pitches 5 1/3 innings, allowing only 3 runs. Your player of the game has got to be Diamondo. That's it for that day. 25th. 26th is another quick sim game, or quick sim games. I'm going to say Louisville, okay? Quick play. That's how I say it. I'm sorry if y'all don't like it. I apologize. That's just how I say it.
I say Louisville.
Earlier you were saying Louisville. All right.
I switch off, I guess.
All right. You ready?
You want me to take these ones?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, Nashville and Boise. Nashville stays hot, going 6-0. They win this game 13-5. Best batter here's for Boise. Couple of them. The pair of GMs, Sabor and McDavitt, going 3 for 5 each. McDavitt getting the 3 RBIs though. Best batter for Nashville here is going to be Tanner Hopman, going 3 for 5 with 1 RBI.
Love seeing our former Toro boy doing well.
Yep. Loss is going to go to Waller, going 5 innings, 7 hits, and 4 earned runs. Balquin is going to get your win, 2-0 on the season. 5 innings pitched, 7 hits, and 3 earned runs. Your player of the game is going to be Zach Johnson. That's stinky. I don't like that. Outer Banks and the Voyagers. Outer Banks is going to take this one 6-3. Voyagers starting off quite cold again, just like last season. Your best batter here for OBX is going to be Riverboat, going 2 for 4 with 1 RBI. Best hitter here for the Voyagers is going to be Long, going 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Your win is going to go to Jose 43, who also gets a blown save. Love to see it. 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 earned run. Lemieux is going to take your loss, going 1 1/3, 3 hits, and 3 earned runs. Your player of the game is Bob Beaumont. Apex and Supernovas. Apex are going to take this one 9-0. 5-hit shutout here. Best hitter for the Apex is going to be Dominguez Jr. Well, Dominguez Jr. and Sailor Twift. Both going 3 for 5. Sailor Twift getting the 2 RBIs to add on there. Best hitter here for Sarasota, 2 for 4 from Kane. 2 of the 5 hits out of there. Charlo No Hands gets their second win in the season, going 7 1/3, 4 hits, no earned runs, and Torkelton is going to get their second loss of the season, going 5 2/3, 9 hits, and 3 earned runs. Player of the game is Troen No Hands. Crabs and Rougarous. The Crabs stay winless as the Rougarou win 9-5. Best hitter here for the Crabs going to be Marcus Reeves, going 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Best hitters here for New Orleans is going to be Bonanza and Brew, both going 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Casey's going to take your loss, 3 innings, 5 hits, 7 earned runs. McDougall is going to get their second win in the season, going 6 1/3, 5 hits, and 3 earned runs. Your player of the game is J.R. Cook. Death Valley and Detroit. Death Valley is going to take down the Demons here, despite a late attempted comeback, 5-4. Best hitters here for Death Valley is going to be McGibbon, going 2 for 4 with 1 RBI. Best hitter for Detroit, a couple of them. Got Herrera and you got Willis, both going 2 for 4 with 1 RBI. Zealand's going to take their second win of the season, going 6 innings, 6 hits, 3 earned runs. Bentley's going to take their second loss of the season, going 4 innings, 5 hits, and 5 earned runs. Your player of the game is Vivi Zeilman. Nice job, Bex. Vandals and Sloths. Vandals are actually going to take this one 3-0. They shut out the Sloths. Wow. Well, the Sloths got more hits. All right, best hitter here for Vancouver. Looks like it's going to be McMuffin going 1 for 4 with 2 RBIs. I believe that was, yes, a home run. Best hitter here for San Antonio is going to be Dinkle going 2 for 4. Pitching, Kai is going to take your win going 6 innings with 2 hits, no earned runs. Ryan Rose is going to get their second loss of the season going 6 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs. Player of the game is Colton Kai.
What is up with Rose, man?
Ryan Rose is like one of the best modern pitchers in the history of this league, and he's starting out very slow.
He's falling off
Weird.
hard.
Alrighty, getting into the minor leagues now. The Swifties are going to take down the Mounties 6-3. Best player for the Mounties here in the hitting side is Farting House. I'm just going to have to keep saying that, aren't I?
Yep.
Farting House going 2 for 4. Swifties, you got Quinn going 3 for 5 with 1 RBI. Pitching side, Riddle's going 0-2, 4 2/3 pitched, 8 hits and 4 earned runs. Bolt Jr. is going to take your win going 5 1/3, 5 hits and 1 earned run. Your player of the game is BJ Fox.
Oh.
It's Fox.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
The Dillos are going to take down the Kingpins. Rip my Kingpins. I hate this. 6-5. Best batter here for Chicago. Got a bunch of people going with 2 hits. We got Jacob Goffard, Terry, Sandwiches, and Frank all getting 2 hits for Chicago. And it looks like King and Shapiro both getting 2 hits there. Shapiro with 2 RBIs as well for the Armadillos. Pitching, Stormbliss is going to take their second loss of the season, finishing it off with 1 inning, 2 hits, and 2 earned runs, also getting the blown save. Morgan getting the win there, just going 1 2/3, 5 hits, and 3 earned runs, and also a blown save. Player of the game is Adam Malott. Hepcats and 66ers. 66ers are going to take this one 4-1. Best hitters, bunch of people with 1 hit. Rotorwash with the mustache, Kaneda, Caruso, Batista, and Cruz. As far as 66ers go, Rembeverwinkle is going to go 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. Solid performance out of them. Mace is going to take their first loss of the season, going 6 innings, 6 hits, and 3 earned runs. Bill the Hill getting their second win of the season, 7 1/3, 5 hits, and 1 earned run. Your player of the game is Bill the Hill. Dynamos and Lemurs. Dynamos are going to take this one 6-4. Best hitter here for the Dynamos is going to be Parmele, going 3 for 5. For Louisville, it's a bunch of people going with 1 hit. We got English O'Hulian, I guess, Poutine, Thrallers, and Ronaldinho, all getting 1 hit there.
He switched sports?
Yeah, I guess so. Wheatfall taking the win here for Dallas, 2 2/3, 1 hit, no earned runs, and the loss is Krat going 1 inning pitch, 4 hits, and 2 earned runs. Player of the game is Joe Warner. Louisville. Bruce City Bears and Anchorage Wheelers. Anchorage Wheelers are going to take this one in a very close game, 2-1. Best hitter here for Bruce City, it's going to be Monet going 2 for 5, hitting .375. That's solid. A bunch of guys getting 1 hit here on the Anchorage side, Dominic, Fisher, and Andrasik. Moving on to the pitching, the Igloo is going to take their second loss of the season, going 4 1/3, 3 hits, 1 earned run. Toasty is going to pick up the win, 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, and 1 earned run. Your player of the game is Johnny Toasties.
Awesome. Now, that's it finally for the Quick Sim. Let's get to actual baseball now. as the next game is going to be the second primetime game of primetime 1. Hopefully you guys put your predictions in. Bauer, I know you said you didn't, but this time around we're going to have the Cancun Toros at New Orleans Rougarous.
Lovell. That's how you say it.
Low.
Lovell.
Anyway, for this game, it is Callaway Flowers. Well, it says in the stats, it's supposed to be A and McDougal, but it shows here via Getty. The reigning champion Rougarous are going to face off the team that knocked them out of the playoffs of their first ever playoffs 2 seasons ago. I remember that. 2 teams are set for a great rivalry. They're 2 of the powerhouses of the... Well, we're not a powerhouse, so... All right. 2 powerhouses. Anyway. Recent acquisition for Toros is Callaway Flowers. Yeah, right. As he spent his career in San Antonio before being traded to the Apex last season, he was deployed as a reliever, and looks like he may have something to prove. Toros have him pegged as one of their starters. McDougal slowly... Well, McDougal's not pitching in this one. I apologize. Rougarous star catcher Christopher Brew really stepped up his games last season as well, going from 2.8 WAR to a 4.4 WAR. Increased his RPIs from 45 to 72. What a jump there. Not to mention his outstanding defensive game, which made the lives of many would-be base runners hell, as he had earned 3 Gold Glove awards at the catcher position in his short career so far. And as you see in this, seems like everything's favored towards New Orleans except for the short, or the... Seems like Ace Carter's got a over Slither's neck here, as well as Callaway Flowers is higher rated than via Getty. We're playing at Full Moon Stadium, so yeah, let's get right into this one.
You're gonna take this one?
Yeah, I didn't. It's fine. Just do day by day. First up, we got Michael Fitted. See how he does as he takes swinging strike 3 for the first out, as Viagetti starts off the game with a strikeout. Salmon's going to be the second one up to bat as he swings at it and takes a shot as it carries. Will it get out of here? It does.
Fish Boy.
That goes over the fence for Fish Boy for 382 feet, as that's a great start for Cancun as we take the lead with Salmons hitting a home run. Next up is Ace Carter, hopefully getting a base hit. He hits a shot to the center fielder as it goes over the center fielder's head as Ace Carter turns first, goes for 2. As he has something to prove, Bauer up next, hits a soft ground ball to the shortstop and gets thrown out at first. Esposito now new acquisition for Cancun as he hits a shot in the gap, and that is deep, and that is gone as well. Wow, and that one goes 413 feet, and that makes it a 3-0 game for Cancun. I'll tell you right now, in my predictions of primetime, I did not pick us to win this. So the 4 now up, hits a shot up the middle, and that hits in for a base hit as it takes a 1-hopper to the center fielder. Next up, Watermelon Walrus, as he hits a shot, dies right at the dirt, and he gets thrown out at first, finally to end the first inning for Cancun. New Orleans has Beauregard starting. Let's see if he makes a shot, or a great start as he hits a ball to the second baseman who drops it. Oh no, Michael Fitted has a fumble bumble there as he gets on base. Beauregard. J.R. Cook now takes a swinging strike 3 for the out. Sneck hits a shot, and that's going to carry. Will the center fielder get there? Yes, he does. Salmon's Fish Boy does get there for the out. Bonanza now up. Wait, Beauregard goes for the steal, and he is there safely. Bonanza up as he hits a shot, and that is going to drop in front of Salmons, and that scores the run as Beauregard crosses the plate, as the game is now 3-1. Seems like a very active game so far. DiStefano Jr. Oh, wait, that's a drop ball by Anderson, and the runner moves on to second. Bonanza now on second as Stefano Jr. hits a shot. That's going to get base hit as at the throw home. Is he safe? He is. Nice try by the outfielder there, but Bonanza is going to score. Stefano on first as he's going to steal for second. Will he get there? He does. It seems pretty easy stealing there. Brew checks his swing for ball 4 as now there's runners on first and second with 2 outs. Johnny times 2 takes a high pop fly, carries to left fielder, and the left fielder makes the out for the inning. See how that's going to continue for them. Looking at out of town scoreboard, Kashima's currently up 2-0 against the Sloths. Meanwhile, Anderson grounds out to second baseman. Nashville is beating the Vandals 3-0. Drozdov hits a sharp ground ball to shortstop for out number 2. Michael Fitted hits a soft pop fly to the shortstop for the 3rd out of the inning. Oh, yeah, what's up, Corey? What's your question?
I'm scared.
Naz Hamed up for New Orleans. Now as they hit a pop flies, that's going to be caught by Salmons. Geronimo hits a shot to the right fielder, and he catches that for the 2nd out of the inning. Beauregard hits a shot, and that's a diving grab by the left fielder. What a snag by Esposito, showing himself for Cancun. Back to out of town scoreboard. DVS is currently up 1-0 against Boise, as Salmon's now up as he hits a shot and caught almost at the warning track. I thought that was going to be gone again. Ace Carter hits a soft fly ball, kind of carried a bit in the air too much. Bauer now. It's a pop fly to the center fielder as that ends the inning.
I suck.
Now we have J.R. Cook to start. He hits a sharp ground ball to first baseman as Bauer turns that out for himself. Sneck hits a little blooper into the outfield and gets on for a base hit. Bonanza now swinging
It's
as it pops it
Cora.
and pops it to Ace Carter for the out. DeStefano Jr. swinging strike 3 for the 3rd out of the inning.
Coraville.
Sarasota currently tied with OBX in the top of the 4th. And so is Providence and the Voyagers. They're both games are tied at 2. Meanwhile, Esposito strikes out swinging for the out. Peter LaFleur trying to get something going with his .063 batting average as, oh my god, a hit is stolen from him as there's a sliding grab by Stefano Jr. to rob that hit of him. Then Walrus hits a soft grounder to first to end the inning for him. What a stop that was to rob LaFleur of a hit. Brew hits it into the gap between the left and center fielder as Brew's going to turn first and get to second for a stand-up double. Johnny times 2 hits a ground ball to the 3rd baseman, and he is thrown out for the 1st out of the inning. Naz Hamed on fire, swinging strike 3 for the out. As New Orleans has 3 people who are on fire. Geronimo swinging, and that ball's going to carry, and that's off the wall for Geronimo, and he gets in there for second, scoring a run. Brew is in to score as the game is now tied 3-3. As they're making that crawl back, Beauregard now hits a shot in the gap once again, as that's going to turn 2, and he gets a double. And meanwhile, that's scoring Geronimo. As we still have Callaway Flowers still in to pitch. Will there be a pitching change? No. J.R. Cook taking a walk to first as there's runners on first and second. Snake swinging, and that's going to get in the other side of the gap as Sneck's going to turn for a double as well. Will that score Cook? Oh, that's going for a triple. Will he score? No, he stays at a triple, but that is a bases clearing triple there. 2-run score for Sneck. Good at bat for him as Cancun finally changes pitchers, bringing in Corcoran. And Bonanza now up, gets a base hit right over the shortstop's head. DeStefano Jr. hits a sharp ground ball to the second baseman as Fitted turns for the out to end the inning as New Orleans is now up 7-3. Anderson swings for swinging strike 3 for the out. Drozdov coming up to bat now. As you see in the out-of-town scoreboard, Sloth's now up 4-2 against Kashima. And Drozdov gets a base hit, dropped right in front of the right fielder. Michael Fitted hits a hard ground ball. Will that be 2? Yes, it will. That ends the inning. Good defensive outing on that double play right there for New Orleans. The tie is broken in the Providence game as Voyagers are now up 3-2. Kashima, as I said, is up 4-2. San Antonio's up against Kashima 4-2 in the top of the 6th. DVS is leading 1-0 against Boise as Johnny times 2 hits a ball right under the first baseman's legs as he turns that into a double. Naz Hamed hits a soft little blooper to what should have been an easy catch but wasn't. Meanwhile, Hamed gets thrown out at second while Johnny times 2 scores. Geronimo now up as he hits a shot, and that's going to the gap again. Is that out of here? That is out of here.
That's the
442 feet. Geronimo hitting a home run to over 2 home runs on the game. Wow.
I win. I bet correctly.
Beauregard hits a ball right past Bauer as he dives for that and misses.
Hey.
J.R. Cook. Oh, never mind. There's going to be a drop ball, and Beauregard's going to move over to second as Cook's going to take a walk anyway. Sneck now up to Baz. Runners on first and second. He hits a shot to the right field, and it drops right in front of him. Will it score the run? Beauregard is going in, and he is safe. As the score is now 10-3 for New Orleans. Bonanza now up as that's a hit and run, what it looked like, and Bonanza gets thrown out at first to end the inning. Voyagers are beating Providence 4-2 currently at the end of the seventh inning. And Kashima and San Antonio is a 5-3 game. San Antonio still up. Sam hits the shot right to the shortstop for the out. Carter hits it to his other shortstop and gets the second out. Bauer now up. Swinging strike three as that is a 1-2-3 inning for Villagetti. Villagetti having a good outing as it ends the top of the sixth for Cancun. Nashville's up 3-1 against Vancouver. Meanwhile, pitching change for Cancun once again, bringing in Hank McDank, walking Pablo Di Stefano Jr. Wow, I'm slipping on my words. Johnny ×2 hits a shot to the center fielder, and it goes over his head. It goes over Fishy Boy. Will that score a run? It looks like it will, and the ball gets past. What is that? The ball gets past him. Is he not going to score? It doesn't look like it. I guess they're just going to watch a slow jog to go grab the ball.
He's running into the stands.
As it seems he's going to say hello to a few of the fans in the game. Moving right along, Naz Hamed now hits a ball to the shortstop, and Ace Carter takes a long throw and gets the out. But the run still does score. Geronimo going to be up now with 2 outs in the inning. See, it's a ground ball, and it goes right past the third baseman, right by Peter LaFleur, as Geronimo's going to get in there for a double. Beauregard now hitting a pop fly, and who's going to get to it? It looks like Michael Fitted is going to make that catch. Next up, Esposito is going to hit a ground ball to the shortstop. Sorry, I was paused for a second. I was reading the chat. LaFleur now hits a shot. Will that carry enough? It's going deep into the gap. No, it is caught by Geronimo. Watermelon Walrus takes strike 3 as that ends the top of the 7th. The score is currently 12-3 New Orleans. And let's see what's going to go. Hank McDank's back up to pitch as, oh my God, a hit stolen by J.R. Cook. Sneck hits a ground ball to the third baseman for the second out, and Bonanza is going to hit a shot to the left fielder again, and he gets him out again. What a defensive showing by Esposito. What a catch. He's hitting pretty well. I can't say pretty well. Batting a 167. Lonnie Anderson, as I didn't notice, Jackson DeMarco is now pitching for New Orleans.
To be fair, it's pretty well for the Toros.
Sarasota and OBX are currently tied in the out of town. Drozdov swinging strike 3 to get the second out of the inning. Back to the top of the lineup for Michael Fitted, as he is going to swing for strike 3 to end the top of the 8th. San Antonio's taken a bigger lead against Kashima, as it is now 8-4 in the bottom of the 8th. DVS is up 3-0 in the bottom of the 9th, as Stefano Jr. grounds out, and Toro's bringing in a new pitcher in Ryan Shu. Christopher Brew grounds out to the second baseman, and Johnny ×2 is going to swing for strike 3. Ryan Shu comes in and gets the job done. DVS currently up 3-2, bottom of the 9th. Let's see. Fishy Boy hits a high fly ball to center fielder. Is that going to be out? It is. Once again caught at the warning track. He has that power, just not enough. Ace Carter hits a pop fly to the right fielder, and that is out number 2. Will this be the last chance for Cancun? And it is, as Bauer watches strike 3 for the end of the game, as
Why me?
New Orleans wins this one 12-3. There is your primetime game. If you guys predicted New Orleans to win this, then you got your TPE there. Cancun side of things, best batter has got to be Esposito, going 1 for 3 with 2 RBIs. New Orleans had a 3 for 5 game by Sneck, getting 3 RBIs for him. Pitching, Callaway Flowers got the start, 0-2 on the season, going 3 2/3 innings pitched, allowing 5 earned runs. New Orleans start going Villagetti, getting the win, 2 wins on the season for him, allowing 3 runs in 6 1/3 innings pitch. Your player of the game has got to be Geronimo. Next game is Sarasota at OBX, and Aviators going to win this one in extra. That game, as you guys saw, was back and forth. It was tied to not tied, but seems like they went to extras, and OBX wins this in the bottom of the 12th with a walk-off 2-run home run by Bergen Cannon. Sarasota's batting side, there was a 3-for-5 game by Crash Wagon, but there was 2 RBIs by both Red Arrow and Torrent. Outer Banks had a 3-for-6 game by Dan Halen. Bergen Cannon, though, getting that walk-off win, having 3 RBIs on a 1-for-4 day for him. Pitching side of thing, Baxter got the start for Sarasota, going 4 1/3, allowing 5 earned runs, but Black came in at the end and got the loss with letting that walk-off home run go. Walker Cato got the start for Outer Banks, going 6 full innings with a no decision. The blown save goes to Shinkansen, an ex-Toro once again. And then the win goes to McDonald, going a inning and a 2/3, allowing no earned runs. Your player of the game has got to be Bergen Cannon with that walk-off home run win for them. Crabs at Voyagers. The Voyagers are going to win this one 6-4, with Crabs looking at an 0-5 start on the season. Ouch. Providence batting side, there was a 2-for-4 game by Reeves and a 2-for-3 game by Litteris. New York, you have a 3-for-4 game by Hard and Long, getting 2 RBIs for their team, as that team got 12 hits in total. Pitching side, Kuromachi got the start, 6 full innings, 4 earned runs, but a no decision as Horace gets the loss after 1 2/3 inning pitched, allowing 2 runs. Tokiyami got the start and a no decision for him after going 6 1/3 innings. The win and a blown save goes to Miller. Your player of the game is Hard and Long. Next up, Kashima at San Antonio, as we were looking at that score quite a bit, as San Antonio took that lead and just never let it go as they win 8-4. Kashima's batting had a 2-for-4 game by Ruiz with 3 RBIs for him. Ruiz so far this sim doing pretty great. For San Antonio, a 3-for-3 game by McDonald with 4 RBIs. Doing pretty well. Kashima's pitching, Rune gets the second loss on the season for them. 6 full innings pitched, 4 earned run allowed. San Antonio's start goes to Rayner as they get the win. 6 full innings pitched, only allowing 3 earned runs. Your player of the game is Bobby McDonald. Next up, Scorpions at Boise, as the Scorpions won this game 3-2, as Boise almost made a comeback in the bottom of the 9th there, scoring only 2 runs in that inning. Best batter for DVS has got to be Love, going 3-for-5 with 1 RBI. For Boise, a lot of single hit games by most of the team, but 2 RBIs coming from Sabor, going 1-for-3, as well as getting a walk. Pitching, Green gets the win, going 8 2/3, almost the complete game, allowing only 1 earned run, but they pulled to bring in Farnsworth to get the save after Boise was making that comeback. Lucas got the start for Boise, going 5 2/3 innings pitched, allowing only 1 earned run, but getting the loss. Your player of the game is Shane Green. Nashville Stars at Vancouver, and the Vancouver Vandals win this one 4-3 after scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th to take that lead. Best batter for Nashville, a lot of single hit games, but 2 RBIs from Svanberg after he goes 1-for-3 on the day. Vancouver had a 2-for-3 game by Zach Lodge, getting an RBI for them. Pitching wise, El Charo got the start for Nashville, pitching 7 2/3 innings, allowing only 1 earned run, but Blue Line comes in, gets the blown save and the loss after allowing 3 earned runs after not getting an out. Johnson gets the start for Vancouver, pitching 7 2/3 innings, only allowing 3 earned runs, while Fruit King comes in, gets the win, allowing no runs after an inning and a third. Your player of the game is Lucky El Charo. Moving right along to the minors. State College at Hepcat. State College win this one 5-3, as Swifties are now 5-2 on the season. Best batter for Swifties had a few players with 3 hits, being Eyes, Harwell, and Hussey. For Kansas City, the best batter's got to be Benz, going 2-for-4 with 2 RBIs on the day. State College pitching, the start and the win goes to Keeler, 6 full innings, only allowing 1 earned run. For Kansas City, the start goes to Smoltz, pitching 6 full innings, allowing only 1 earned run as well, but the loss goes to Homie after allowing 3 earned runs in 1/3 innings pitched. Player of the game goes to Cap Keeler. Next up is the Mounties at Kingpins, and the Kingpins finally get a win. Well, second win of the season for them, as they're now 2-5 on the season as they win this game 3-1. Best batter for Kingston is going to be Gromit, going 2 for 4. I'm shocked it's not Anita Fardinghouse. I feel like we've said that name a lot today. Chicago side of thing, quite a few people with 2 hits, but the best one of them all is Scary Terry going 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs out of the group. Kingston starting pitcher Nick Wilson. I think that's Nicholas Wilson. 6 full innings, getting the loss on the day after allowing only 2 earned runs. Lemonade getting the start for Chicago. 7 full innings, allowing no earned runs. Your player of the game is Lemonade. Next up, the 66ers at the Wheelers. The Wheelers win this one comfortably, 11-4, as Wheelers move on to 5-2 to tie their record up with San Bernardino. Best batter for San Bernardino, as there's 2-hit game by Daytona and Bad and Bougie. For Anchorage, the best batter is Diamondo, going 3 for 5 on the day, as there's a lot of players on Anchorage getting multi-RBIs, as Derek Jeter goes 3 for 4, 3 RBIs. I almost blew right past that. San Bernardino pitching, Sullivan going only an inning and 2/3, allowing 8 earned runs in almost those 2 innings pitched. Yikes. Anchorage, Baxter pitched 6 1/3 innings, allowing 2 earned runs, as they're doing as he had a pretty good outing for himself. Your player of the game is a cardboard cutout of Derek Jeter, after I almost missed his stats of the game. Next up is the Armadillos at the Dynamos. The Dynamos win this one 4-3, as they win this one via walk-off in the bottom of the 9th. If it was a walk-off single by Edwards. Best batter of the day for Amarillo is either Knight, going 2 for 5 on the day, or 2 for 4 day for the Taco with 1 RBI. Dallas had a 4 for 5 game by Edwards with 3 RBIs scored, or 3 RBIs for him. Pitching side, Roshi got the start, 4 1/3 inning pitch, allowing only 1 earned run, but the loss goes to Arms after allowing 2 runs in 2 innings pitched. Tam got the start for Dallas, going 6 full innings and only allowing 1 earned run. Well, they didn't get the win, they got the start. Croy got the win and the blown save. Player of the game is Matthew Edwards. Finally, the 2 expansion minors teams play against each other, as Louisville Lemurs beat the Brew City Bears 6-3, as the Lemurs had 13 hits on the day. Louisville had 2 players with 3 hits, going 3 for 5 apiece, Myth and English, each of them as well getting an RBI. For Brew City, a 3 for 5 game by Klukas with an RBI as well from him. Pitching side thing, Alexander got the start for Louisville, going 6 1/3 inning pitched, getting the win on the day, only allowing 2 earned runs, as there's a lot of extra stats of holds and saves by the other bullpen players. Bumbles got the start for Brew City, 5 full innings pitched, allowing 5 earned runs. Your player of the game is Brent Alexander. All right, that is it for that day, as we move on to the 28th.
If you actually don't mind, can you start out this next game? I have to go help my family with something real quick.
Yeah, that's
and then
fine.
I'll
Yeah,
jump back in when I'm
yeah,
back.
of course.
Cool.
All right, so Moon next, the 28th, we have a Voyagers at Providence. As we see here, Providence is currently 0 for 5, as the Voyagers are 2 and 5. As we go into this stat, let's look at the stats for this game. It shows, and this stat seems correct. It is Joey Slothface versus Leo Robert. The veteran pitcher for the Voyagers, Slothface, returns for his 13th season. He posted a 10-11 record in the 27 starts last season with a 4.71 ERA, with a sharp increase from his 3.96 ERA of the last season. And even the 2.95 ERA of the season before that. Each season, it seems like his ERA is jumping up quite a bit. Slothface is here to prove that while he might be getting old, he still has it in pitching. Up for the Crabs is a newcomer to the big leagues. Leo Robert has earned a starter spot as a rookie after spending 3 seasons down in the minors. His last season down, he posted a 12-10 record with a 3.91 ERA. Another newcomer to the Crabs roster is the Miners World Series MVP Cedric Winters. Winters had an incredible run last season, racking up 6 home runs and 18 RBIs in the 9-game run to the championship, ultimately beating his now teammate Leo Robert, who played for the Kingpins. Another member of that series is the New York Voyagers' own Kirk Swerve. He played for the Dillos and ultimately helped them capture that championship with 9 RBIs and 4 home runs in 9 games. Nice. So it seems like this team's full of a lot of up-and-coming players. As you see, when you look at the comparison, it seems mostly all Voyagers here. The Voyagers and the Crabs both haven't had that great of a start, but let's see if it changes now as we move into this. I have a few messages. Okay. Hold on one moment. Okay, now let's get into it as I was responding to our lovely commissioner. Let's go right into the game. First up, we have Mike Litteris batting against Joey Slothface. Let's see how it goes. Litteris hits a high fly ball, and the center fielder's got to run back, and he gets out and makes the catch at the warning track. Dowd now hits a little high fly ball to the right fielder for the second out of the inning, and Reeves hopefully holding back from that 1-2-3 inning as the center fielder barely has to walk a few feet to get the third out as the Voyagers get a 1-2-3 inning to end it. Starting for the Voyagers, Stevenson's the first one up to bat as he takes a ball 4 to get on base. Menard up to bat, and he takes a high fly ball, and that's going to carry, and that goes almost over the stadium. It goes way up there. 394 feet as New York is now up 3-2. Arden Log now up as he hits a hard ground ball. Oh, no, I thought he stopped it. He gets right by him after making a crazy stop at the shortstop position. Shu hits a shot, and that goes to left field, and that is out of here. Wow. 4 batters, 4 runs on the day so far for New York. Wow. A 422-foot shot. Slim now up as he hits a shot. Is that going to be again? Back-to-back? Yes, it is. That's another one gone. Oh, my goodness. Barbados Slim hits a home run 414 feet as Leo Robert is not having a good start for them. That is just, they're just bullying them. Grant Iridian now up as he hits a ground ball to the second baseman, and that's going to be the first out of the inning finally. Eric Rivers takes a walk as he is now going to be on base. Dylan Hodge. Oh, Eric Rivers going to go for the steal, and he slides in there safely as there's now a runner on second. Hodge watches strike 3 as he gets second out of the inning. Kirk Swerve swinging strike 3 as they're finally out of the first inning as Voyagers made a crazy start as they're winning 5-0 after 1. See if Rusty can start this up because I'm not trying to start this, but oh, Sawface plunks him. As Rusty gets on base, Drockenberg now up to bat as he swings, hits a little soft blooper as it gets right past the shortstop in Iridian. Now runner on first and second. Bunty hits a hard ground ball to the shortstop, and he bumbles that. Grant Iridian, what is going on? Stein hits a ground ball, and he holds on to it? I guess Iridian wanted to hold on to that ball, and that scores a run. Winters now hits a sharp ball, and it goes past the third baseman. That's going to score a run. That's going to score 2. Yes, it is. That scores 2 as it is now a 3-5 game. Cedric Winters getting 2 RBIs. Lemon now hits a ground ball to second baseman, and that's only going to turn 1, not go for the double play. Litteris now watches strike 3. Ouch. That's now 2 outs in the inning. This is a hard ground or soft ground ball by Dowd, and that's going to end the inning for them. No more pain after they get back 3 of those 5 runs. I'm honestly shocked those weren't errors. Joshua Stevenson now up to bat is back at the top of the lineup for New York as he hits a pop fly to the right fielder for the first out of the inning. Menard now up as he hit a home run last at bat. Will he do it again? No, but it does get to the wall, and he's going to have a double for him. Hardin Long gets up now and hits a pop fly to the left fielder for the out. 2 outs now with a runner on second. Shu swinging strike 3 as that's going to end the inning. Looking at it, Cancun is currently beating New Orleans 1-0 in the bottom of the third. And Sarasota is currently beating OBX 1-0 in the bottom of the fourth as Reeves hits a ground ball at third base and is thrown out for the first out of the inning. Rusty gets hit again. Second time he's been hit. this game. Second at bat, second time being hit. Slothface must have something against Rusty, as Drachenberg hits a ground ball and gets the fielder's choice as he reaches first. Bunty hits a high, hard hit ball to center fielder as he catches for the third out of the inning. Wow, I'm surprised Rusty hasn't charged the mound yet, because I sure would have done so. Slim now hits a ground ball to shortstop, as that's going to be first out of the inning. Grant Iridian, after having a few mishaps in the infield, defensive-wise, strikes out for out number 2. Eric Rivers is now up as he swings for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Voyagers. As that's going to be a interesting go around for the bottom of the third. Top of the fourth now. Stein hits a soft ground ball back to the pitcher for the first out. Winters is going to swing, and that's going to get right by the first baseman as he gets on base. Kashima currently leading Sloss 1-0, and Cancun is leading New Orleans 4-0 as Lemon hits for a double, grounds into a double play. OBX currently beating Sarasota 2-1. Boise currently beating DVS 3-0. As Hodge, thought he was going to be grounded out, but a bumble by by Providence's first baseman as he turns to get second. Kirk Swerve pops out to the right fielder as Hodge returns to second. Stevenson takes a ball 4 as there's now runners on first and second with 1 out. Menard, can he do it again? He takes a walk as well. 3 on, bases loaded for Hard and Long as Crabs are going to take a pitching switch to bring in Farias as he strikes out Hard and Long. Shu hits a ball back to the shortstop, and they get out of the jam, not allowing a run in that bases loaded situation. Good job by Andre Farias as he does his job coming in. Slothface back out on the mound as he pitches to Litteris as a sharp ground ball to first baseman, but he still beats it out for a base hit. Wow. Dowd now hits it to ground ball and almost hits for a double play, but he beats out the throw back to first. Reeves watches strike 3 cross the plate as there's now 2 outs on the inning for them. Rusty finally gets an at-bat, and he makes them pay for it as he gets a base hit and gets Dowd over to third as there's runners on the corners. Drachenberg now hits a shot, and that's out of here. Oh my God. Providence take the lead 6-5, a 419-foot shot. That's going to take the lead. Drachenberg taking the lead for Providence. They swap out Slothface now as Phil Graves is now in for Voyagers as he strikes out Bunty. Seems like that's going to be it for Slothface for that outing after allowing a 3-run home run. Slim now in while Farias is back in, and oh my God, they respond with their own shot to right field. 425 feet, another home run this game.
I'm back.
This game's total, I don't even know how many home runs there's been this game, but that's another one. The game is back being tied. As Bauer, if you want to take over this one.
Yeah, sure. Grant Iridian leading it off for the Voyagers, going to get a single over there into right field. Then it's going to be Rivers up. Iridian takes off for second, and he's going to steal second. That is going to be hit up the middle. Little blooper. Is that going to score the run? No. Iridian's going to stay on third. First and third, no outs. Now it's bases loaded, no outs. Swerve up to bat. He's going to hit a bloop over into center, and that's going to score just 1. So it's still bases loaded and no outs, but the Voyagers take the lead, and there's a fly ball into center field, a diving catch. That is going to score 1 run, though, so the Voyagers do take the lead 8-6 here. 1 out, 2 runners on, fly ball over into right field from RJ Menard. That is going to move the runner over to the third base, and now runners on the corners again. Hard and Long fly ball, deep right field, and that's gone. A 3-run home run. So from a tie game to 11-6, the Voyagers have taken the lead. They said we're done with this cold start. I came back at the right time. Tom Shu strikes out. Shu sucks. That's, yeah, saw that coming. Alrighty. So now we got that excitement out of the way. Let's move on to the top of the 6th. From Stein, there's going to be a hit into the right center gap for a double. Winters hits a high fly ball over to left field. Not deep enough, though. That is the first out of the inning. Lemon is going to take a walk, so now runners on first and second with 1 out. Mike Litteris is going to hit a ground ball to the pitcher, and that's an infield single, I guess. So bases loaded, 1 out, and Dowd is going to take a walk. So Voyagers are walking in a run here. So now it's 7-11. Reeves going to hit a high fly ball to left field, and that's going to be deep enough to score the run. So that's a sac fly. It is 8-11 now. Still runners on first and second, 2 outs. Rusty Kuntz, fly ball to left field, and that is going to strand those last 2 runners. So Providence does get 2 runs back. It's still 11-8 in favor of the Voyagers. Barbados Slim lead off here. He's going to hit a ground ball to first base for the first out. Grant Iridian fly ball to right field for the second out of the inning. Here comes Rivers, and he's going to hit a single over there into right field. Dylan Hodge up to bat now, and that's going to be a pass ball, and Eric Rivers takes second base. Here comes Hodge, and he's going to ground out to shortstop. So nothing really happening here for the Voyagers in the bottom half of the 6th. Man, I'm like out of breath now. That 5th inning was crazy. Drakenberg is going to hit a high fly ball over to left field near the line, but that is going to be a pop out. Al Bunty up now. That's a high fly ball into left field, but that dies in the air. Wind must have killed that one. And Stein is going to strike out. So 3 up, 3 down here for the Crabs. Okay, Swerve leading it off here for the Voyagers. He's going to hit a ringer over into left field, and that's caught by the left fielder. Stevenson hit one up the middle. Nice play by the shortstop there for the second out. RJ Menard is going to hit a little fly ball over into left field, and that is out number 3. So both teams going 3 up, 3 down. Winters leading it off here for Providence. He's going to look at strike 3. Brass Lemon, the second baseman, up to bat now. He's going to hit a fly ball into left center field. That
Brass Lemon is our
for
pitcher?
the second out. Huh?
I said Brass Lemon is our pitcher. Meanwhile,
Oh, yeah, I just see Lemon. Okay, Mike Litters hit a home run. It is 11-9 now. Mike Litters hitting that solo home run for Providence. Just 2 runs back from the Voyagers now. John Dowd up to the plate, and he's going to hit a fly ball into center field. That's going to hit off the wall for a double. 2 outs now. John Dowd on second base. Marcus Reeves strikes out, and that's going to end the inning.
I thought that was going to be gone. That ball hit
I
that
know.
wall.
I know. So Litters, the solo home run, keeping Providence in there. Now the Voyagers up to bat. Harden Long is going to fly out to left field. Tom Shue, strike out. Shue smells. Okay, Slim. Barbados Slim, he's going to take a walk. 2-out walk there. Grant Iridian, high fly ball into left center field. I assume that's going to be caught, and it is. So that's the 3rd out of the inning. Yeah, happy birthday, Shue. Forgot to say that. Happy birthday person, man, actually. It's actually his birthday. Rusty Kuntz up to bat. He's going to strike out in this top of the 9th. Last chance for the Crabs here. Drakenberg up to bat now second. He's going to hit a single over into left field, and now tying run comes to the plate here. Al Bunty. He's going to hit a fly ball over into left field, so now that's going to be 2 outs, and Stein is going to be the Crabs' last chance here. He's going to hit a ground ball to the third baseman, and that is the 3rd out of the inning, and the New York Voyagers hold on for an 11-9 win. Your best batters here from Providence, both going to be Litteris and Drakenberg. Drakenberg getting 3 RBIs. New York, a bunch of people with 2 hits. You got Menard, Long, Slim, and Rivers. Farias is getting the first loss of their season, just 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 5 earned runs. Graves is going to get your win, 2 1/3, 2 hits, 2 earned runs. Player of the game is going to be Barbados Slim. Kashima Foxes and San Antonio, and Kashima takes down the Sloths. It's not something I thought I'd see today. It's going to be an 8-7 win for Kashima. Your best hitter here from Kashima is going to be Vidal Valor, going 4 for 6 with 3 RBIs. Have a day there. Best batter for San Antonio is going to be Stan Antonio, 4 for 5. Getting the win here, we got Satan Brown going an inning, 3 hits and 1 earned run. Ingram getting the save there. Dugan is going to get the loss, 1 inning, 1 hit and 2 earned runs. Your player of the game is Vidal Valor.
Deserved.
Very much deserved. Cancun Toros and New Orleans Rougarous. The Toros are going to take this one 7-5. Battle of the powerhouses. Your best best batters here for Cancun are going to be Michael Fitted, 2 for 5, and Watermelon Walrus, 2 for 4, both with 2 RBIs. Best hitter here for New Orleans is going to be Beauregard, going 2 for 5 with 1 RBI. Pitching. Castillo is going to get the win, going 2 1/3, 1 hit, no earned runs. Nakamura is going to get your loss, 4 1/3, 6 hits, 6 earned runs. Player of the game is Watermelon Walrus. Supernovas and Aviators. Aviators are going to take this one 6-2. Best hitter for Sarasota, easily Arrow, going 3 for 4. Best hitter for Outer Banks is going to be Geist, Hunter Geist, going 3 for 4. Pitching, Buster Nutt is going to take the loss, going 6 2/3, 9 hits, 5 earned runs. Justin Ripspad is going to get their second win of the season, going 7 1/3, 3 hits and 2 earned runs. Justin Ripspad is your player of the game. We watched that.
Yep, I'm making sure.
Death Valley and Boise. Boise's going to take this one 6-3, despite the comeback chance by Death Valley there. Best hitter for Death Valley is going to be Cologne, going 2 for 4 with 1 RBI. And best hitter for Boise is going to be Sabor, going 3 for 4 with 1 RBI. That was also a home run in there. Pitching, Sims bad, 0-2, 5 innings pitched, 8 hits, 5 earned runs. Bill Bisquick is going to get their second win of the season, going 8 innings, 4 hits, and 1 earned run. Player of the game is Bill Bisquick. Nashville Stars and Vancouver Vandals. The Vandals are going to take this one 8-5. Nashville's best hitter, going to look like Rose, Thomas Rose, man who made my SIGs. 2 for 4 with 1 RBI, and Philly Fan, 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Vancouver, it's going to be Zach Lodge, going 3 for 4.
My bad.
With no RBIs, and Andrews going 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Killing me still.
I know.
Obama's going to take their first loss of the season, going no innings, 5 hits, and 6 earned runs. Rip LGM. Troy Pressing is going to get their first win of the season, going 1 2/3, 2 hits and 0 earned runs. Holds for Fuji, Kid, and Fruking got the save. Sam Andrews is your player of the game. Minor leagues. What do we got here? Mounties and Kingpins, and the Kingpins take this one 4-3. Close game. Best batter for Kingston, Gromit and Washington, both going 2 for 4 with 1 RBI. Best hitter here for Chicago is going to be Scary Terry and Vinny Picone, both going, 3 hits, and Picone getting 2 RBIs in there as well. Pitching, Walrus is going to take their first loss and first blown save, going just 1/3 of an inning, 4 hits and 2 earned runs. Stormbliss is going to get their first win, going 2 innings, no hits, and no earned runs. Player of the game is Vinny Picone. Armadillos and Dynamos. Armadillos are going to take this one 9-2. Pretty dominant win there. Best hitters here for Amarillo is Trevor Knight, 2 for 5. Combs, King, and Shapiro all getting 2 hits. Wow. King got 4 RBIs, though. I assume there's a home run in there. Yep, there is. For Dallas, it's going to be Edwards going 2 for 3 with 1 RBI. Pitching, Huff is going to get their first win of the season, going 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 earned runs. Belcher is going to get their second loss of the season, 2 1/3, 5 hits, and 5 earned runs. Player of the game is Dan King. Louisville Lemurs and Brew City Bears. Louisville. I said it correctly there. I shouldn't do that. 2-0 win over their expansion counterpart. Nice little shutout there. Your best hitter here for Louisville is Poutine. 2 for 4 with 1 RBI there. Bears, bunch of one-hit games. Jose Tuttle, Fabian Wright, and Menard all getting 1 hit there. Pitching, Pasifka. I'm going to guess that's how you say it. Second win of the season, 7 2/3, 4 hits, no earned runs. It's a nice little outing there. Boyd Jr. getting their second loss of the season, 5 1/3, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, and Matt Pasifka getting player of the game. 66ers and Wheelers. At least you can win something. 3-1 win by the 66ers. Best hitter for them, it looks like it's going to be Pretzelman. 3 for 4. No RBIs there. Couple 2-hit games here for the Wheelers. We got Fisher and cardboard cutout of Derek Jeter, both 2 for 5. Pitching, we got Dot getting their second win of the season. 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, no earned runs, and Armour getting the save. 2 getting their first loss of the season, 2 1/3, 2 hits, and 1 earned run. And your player of the game is Robert Grimes. And finally here, Swifties and Hepcats. Hepcats are going to take this one 6-5. Best hitter here for the Swifties. A few 2-hit games here. We got Eyes, Smith, and Hussey all getting 2-hit games there. Kansas City looks like it's going to be Caruso going 3 for 4. No RBIs. Pitching, T2 is going to get their first loss of the season and first blown save, going 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 3 earned runs. Cumber Jr. going to get their first win, just pitching a third of an inning, no hits, no earned runs. Fotia getting their third save, and your player of the game is Eagle Eyes. That's it. That's the day.
That's the day. So now we move on to the final day of this sim, and
no minors games.
Oh, looks like that's
done.
it. Wow. So, in case you guys are still here, I'm going to start the upload, but there is another announcement, like I said before the start of the first one. So, looks like this is the 29th, right? I'm not missing anything. Cool. Save it. LBG, you're going to have to DM me what you're talking about.
I think he just means straight up save the game.
Well, yeah, because normally it doesn't say. Oh, the standings. People want to see the standings. I forgot about that, huh?
It's opening day. The standings don't matter.
There you go. There's the PBE standings. I got OBX currently 6-0 at the top of the board. As you see, the Crabs of the Toro struggling. Crabs only team with no wins so far. Ouch.
That's rough.
Yeah, and then if you go down to the minors side of the standings, got a tie in first for the West. The minors is 6-2, the Armadillos and the 66ers, and then 6-2 the Lemurs, the expansion team showing up on top. Good job for them. LBG, just for you here. File, save game. Here we go. Okay.
Yay.
Let me go to Commissioner's office.
Get that upload going and we'll get this announcement.
Trying to remember where that's at. Top of my head.
You're killing me.
I know. It says manager's office. That's what they mean? There it is. Yes, it is. I'm right. Look, I know. Gotta check the league file settings. Make sure that's all set. Okay. Port settings. I don't know if that's it.
You're good.
Cool.
Execute it.
Click
Baby.
execute. Nice. Oh no, the error. Cool. Now I don't know if Hummus is here. If he wants to jump in.
He's got the call deafened.
Yeah, I know. He told me. Yeah, there you go. What's up, hummus?
There you
The
go.
commissioner.
Hello, hello, hello. Oh, you were trying to introduce me. I'm sorry. Whoops. Late to my own party. Yeah, thanks for having me on. You guys did incredible today. We're used to seeing Gold in this role in the opening day stream, so it was kind of cool to see a change of scenery. But yeah, I hope everyone likes the new logo. We worked hard, had a bunch of revisions. Yeah, that was its own process, as we're also obviously trying to manage the day to day here in this league. So yeah, it's been a wild ride to get it out, and it's nice to finally have it publicly facing. So hopefully you guys like it. We do own it. We don't have to worry about some Iowa minor league baseball team suing us.
Justice
or
for
whatever.
Iowa.
so that's probably my favorite part about it. But we are not. So we got some head office here with us. Obviously, you guys introduced me. I am Hummus God, but we do have some other members of head office here. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
I'll go. Hey, you all know me. I'm Danny B. Good to chat with you. I think we also
Hey, I'm
have.
Poe.
There
I
you
think
go.
this is the first time I've ever been on a stream. Strange.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
That's Paz, by the way. What's up,
yeah.
Pazuzu?
What's going on, guys?
Paz needs no introduction. We all know Paz.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Stinky's here.
What's up, everybody? It's Shu.
Hey, he's got a new mic. Or is it the same mic? It just works now. Welcome, Shu. Happy birthday.
It's the same mic. I guess it just works now.
52.
Happy birthday.
Real quick
52
before
now.
we move on to the new announcement, I just want to give a quick shout out to 209 Tacos, who did some sort of last minute revisions on the new logo and kind of made it extra beautiful. So thank you to Tacos for that.
Yeah, he was the only non-head office member that knew about the logo. Actually, Madge knew, but I feel like he deserved to know because he had to be ready on deck to start changing a lot of things once we announced it. So Tacos knew and Madge knew. But yeah, thank you, Tacos. You are a freaking legend. But yeah, Steele, I sent you a graphic that you laughed at in the beginning of the stream. If you'd like to show it, then now would be the time to show that graphic that you were laughing at.
Let me show this.
Beaver's gonna be excited about this one.
I just looked at it.
Yeah, this was paying homage to a podcast that became pretty popular in the PBE, Looking for Benton.
As everyone knows, the PBE Looking for Benton, indeed.
Number one in PBE lore.
Maybe he's still here and we just don't know.
He definitely is.
Yeah.
One of us. One of us.
Oh,
It's definitely not me.
that is not the display I wanted to cap. I want to capture this. Expose me. There you go.
I'm not seeing it on.
It's there. You got it.
Oh, there we go. And yeah, if you want to like maybe stretch it if you can, or zoom in.
Oh yeah,
That look
it's
good
happening.
enough.
There we go.
There's the announcement.
So yeah, here we go. Expansion's coming. We are expanding to 16 teams. Kind of a nice number to work with, and yeah, hopefully everyone gets excited about 2 new sets of branding coming through. Applications will be starting to accepted probably right now. So if you see this on screen and you're interested in applying, get your app ready. I'm about to post the actual application on JSync and on Discord. So yeah, that is the big announcement. The second one, so two for 2 on announcements today. This one is expansion. If anyone from head office wants to chime in, yeah.
Give a shout out to our expansion committee, who's been, they work every year looking at a lot of numbers. They don't just sort of randomly decide, oh, now's a good time. I mean, they're going deep and analyzing the TPE and the TPE per player and the TPE per team and how recruitment's going and everything that goes into it. So they've done a really good job. And the next step is they're going to work with head office on a rule set for exactly what the expansion draft will look like. So that info will be coming out in the next couple of weeks as well.
So yeah, if you are on expansion committee and you're listening, watching, be ready to get to a little bit of work here, working together on trying to come up with a fair way to get these two 2 new teams in. And yeah, thank you, Poe, for mentioning expansion committee. They definitely deserve the shout out here.
Another question people are going to be wondering about is what does this mean for league structure, and that is also not 100% decided. But 16 teams is a nice number. We could well go to 2 conferences with 2 divisions each. It's not decided yet, and we'll be looking at that over the next couple of weeks as well.
A lot of options when you have 16 for sure. Definitely a much nicer number than 14. So. We had expansion season 21 with the Foxes and the Apex, so they'll be welcoming in 2 new sets of GMs as we move into season 25. So 25th anniversary of PBE will be welcoming 2 new sets of teams. And people are going to argue this was a bigger announcement than the new logo. That is, can be, you guys can podcast, write media about that. So, yeah, this was a great day. Thank you, Steele and Bauer, for streaming. Head office, what about Paz, Danny Bishu? What do you guys have to say about everything that transpired today?
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like, it's great to have an opening day. I'm excited for the new logo, and the expansion is going to be interesting.
I'm pumped. I love the new logo. We put a lot of work into that thing, sent it back, 5 times, get it adjusted. I think it looks really good. And like everyone else said, I'm excited for expansion.
Same here. I love the logo. I think it looks great, and it's like original. For expansion wise, I just hope we finally get like a St. Louis team because I've been wanting one for a while. So whoever gets one, please make one in St. Louis.
It would legitimize us as a baseball league, I guess, when you have a city that's won so many MLB titles. But I guess I'm a fan
Kansas
of an
City's
NL
close
team.
enough,
I'm
I
not
guess.
the biggest fan of the Cardinals. What are you gonna say?
I said Kansas City's close enough, I guess. But I'm a Cardinals fan, so I want a St. Louis team. So, if somebody wants to make a St. Louis team, I'll definitely put your application to the top.
I just lost all respect. All respect lost. Cardinals stinky. Stinky Cardinals.
My favorite part of expansion is always just all the media that comes out about potential branding, potential expansions,
I love the brand.
suggestions. That's so good.
Yeah, seeing all the brands is great. I love it. It's fun.
Justice for Iowa.
Iowa. You gotta make that Iowa team, yes.
You have to pay homage to the old logo.
Hey, one last shout out. I got to go, but one last shout out to Hummus. He's been, really steering the ship for the last, God, how many seasons has it been? More than seems possible already. But Hummus does a great job. None of this stuff is going to be happening without him. So thank you, Hummus.
Yeah, Hummus.
Do you have any hair left, Hummus?
I hope so.
Depends. It depends on the GM reaction to expansion, how much hair I have.
It's gonna be interesting then. It's already been a bit iffy.
I'm already going gray at like 28, so we'll see.
Poe, not to put you to work, but don't forget to put the new salary cap. We do have a new salary cap to reflect 2 brand new teams injecting into the marketplace here. So it is going to be a lowered cap to reflect, hundreds of millions of dollars being injected in. So, yeah, it should be interesting what happens with that. Last expansion, I think both teams went the rebuild route, and that seems to be kind of the theme. I play for a team that didn't go the rebuild route and decided to rebuild after that one run, that one season. They went the distance, 5 games, lost in 5 games that playoffs season 18. So, and look at AJ throwing around a bunch of subs again. Look at this guy. He's already on top of the most gifted subs list, and he's just adding to that lead. So thank you, AJ.
I was
Always
number
throwing
1 for a
subs
little bit, and then he took my spot.
Yeah, you were up there. I think Rabbit's up there too. So.
Yeah, Evok passed me now, so now I'm 3. I'm just barely on the board.
Oh yeah, Evok took control. She threw a lot around, I think, during the World Series, right?
There was a bunch of people. I mean, we had quite the hype train going for the World Series.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy night. Yeah, so that's the announcement. I guess I got to go to work now and actually post the announcement. This was the fun part of it. Now I have to actually go write things, but yeah. And I saw Deeparm 420 put Miami. I mean, I'm born and raised there, so I would definitely be pretty happy. I know we have a team in Florida already that's been discussed at length. We have Sarasota, but the Miami Sunset, that could be a team name. The Miami Knights, just throwing ideas out there.
I mean, we could get another New York team, just like the MLB, get 2 New York teams.
That can
Right?
also work. That'd be pretty realistic. No, I mean, it's one of the biggest
I'm
markets.
just kidding. It's whoever gets the job, they'll decide that. But
Big Head Baseball has the Miami Knights. I did not know that. Interesting.
yeah,
See, my idea was with the N and not the K, and then have like a night
A
theme, like a
moon?
dark theme, the anti-Davy.
a Moon Knight.
Anti-Davy.
Like I log into our Twitter and I'm like, okay, I know who was logged in most recently. It was Davey because he's a Twitter head, and I'm like,
Because
come
you're
on.
blinded.
I'm like, I'm struggling finding the menu because my eyes are so blinded.
In case anyone's wondering, I think the index is updated.
It is. I
I'll
checked.
probably put that on Discord.
Yep, I'm gonna do that right
One
now.
last thing I just want to say is, for me personally, my 3-year anniversary is coming up in the PBE since I was drafted in season 4, and it's pretty crazy that I've been a part of this league for 3 years, and thinking we had 6 teams when I joined, and now we're gonna have 16. It's pretty crazy. I never thought that would happen. I mean, I hoped it would happen, but I never thought I'd still be around when it happened. So, big thanks to everybody who joined the PBE during that whole time and making this league run.
Yeah, and my last parting message will be that I talked to Madge a lot today, and you see Madge every so often. He comes in and he comes out. He does his thing, and we had a nice, wholesome conversation, and I'm just really appreciative for Majisu for winning all those most dedicated members, earning them, and really carrying us to get to a point where we could be stable enough to get to 16 teams. So yeah, thank you, Matt. He did a lot of work today, changing logos out on the Twitch and the YouTube. He owns all of that. So yeah, that's my parting message. Thank you to our loyal base, and hopefully we keep growing.
I'll say I'm coming on 6 months in the PBE, and this is now the 3rd expansion I've been around for. So the growth feels exponential, and I think the sky's the limit. So I'm just excited to see the league keep expanding, keep growing, keep bringing in just awesome members.
You're just a baby.
Yeah, this is
really.
I was season 12. This is my 4th expansion.
I've been here since season 9.
Wow,
I'm counting. I don't know if you're counting minor league expansion, but that's the 3rd one.
All right,
When
cool.
we get into 30 teams, the real MLB.
Oh man, we gonna take over the MLB, you guys.
Yeah,
Streams are going to be 9 hours long.
We'll just have to do what the MLB does and show them on different networks and stuff like that. Just get people
I'll
individual
dip out of
streams.
head office by then. Sorry,
Yeah.
future HO, if we get to 30. Peace out.
No, yeah. Well, I'm gonna head on out. But thanks for having me on, Steele and Bauer. And
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, appreciate you guys being here to announce it. As we get ready for that expansion, we get the new logo. We're moving right along here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Very exciting
Facelift on the
time.
league.
But yeah, as everyone, this is going to be the end of the stream. The index is updated, and you guys should be back here tomorrow with, I believe it's Sim is going to be hosting us for day 2 for the Sims here. But yeah, appreciate everyone who came in and tuned in. Hope you guys are excited about expansion. Hope you guys like the new logo. But yeah, till tomorrow, you guys.